So
Hi.
you alright?
Chris love go too crazy. Chris love go too crazy.
Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard. Yeah. Smoking dope, getting my mind right. Wavy in the limelight, nose bleeding, eyes white. Diamonds in my highlights, wasting all your weed in the wood and your eyes white. Fucking stays out if I die right. Rockin' Pine Club, gotta check my presentation. I'm supplying medication, hate to see my buyers waiting. Couldn't bond out at the station, had to reevaluate shit. Some things are to explain, but I'm here, congratulations. Good smoke from Portland, I'm a trailblaze. All smiley faces and pinky locks when the mail came. Send me booty pics if I go back to the jail cage. Need another clock, what I'm weighing, make my scale break. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard. Somebody tell a waitress I'm ordering lobster. She was begging me to pop her, so I popped her. Wade Guard official, you can tell by his posture. I just signed new shooters to my rosters. I be feeling like I'm famous already. How they heard by brand new information y'all telling. Dead broke to any damn thing y'all selling. Got new hundreds on me right now, you can smell it. Found a new plug and bought a rollie. Bodies acting like they owe me. Guacamole and anchovies. Real nigga in your face. Fake shit, I don't condone it. Man, these bodies be baloney. On my person, it's some doty. Everything I'm dropping hard. Best dope up in the city. She like, wavy, come and get me. Send a kite if you miss me. Treat the third like the first. Got a meeting by some Benji. I ain't turning down nothing if it's in my best interest. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard. Running from the stars, you won't make it far. Rolling gas and it's a cigar. Everything I'm dropping hard.
Hey, give me a second, y'all. We can smoke or we can just say, I agree with you. I'm gonna see you tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What's up with it, boss? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything all right, man. How you been, man?
Come on, man. Everything been good. I can't complain.
Straight up, man. That's how it is right now, man. I can't complain. I picked up my daughter, you know what I mean? Have my little visitation, man. I can't complain, bro.
You say visiting the daughters?
No, I just got my little visitation. You know, I'm on child for myself. You know, I'm on child support and stuff. So, you know, I just get my visitation
Oh,
through them and shit like that, man. You know how I go. But for the
we show.
most part, yeah, I'm, you know what I mean, I'm proud, and, you know what I mean, I'm happy, you know what I mean, to have my time to spend with my daughter, man.
It's your weekend, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let me, man, I've been having a conversation with the Hebrew brothers. Let me get them a call. See something. Give me 1 second, y'all. What's up, boss? I just sent you the link. You can click on. I got another Hebrew on here. We can chop it up, have a little build. Uh, yeah, I just texted it to you. Uh, but yeah, man. So you ain't got nothing lined up. You ain't got nothing lined up that we need to be looking out for.
Uh, Not really, man. Just, you know, I'm been in the lab and, well, I got some music I'm working on and, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just, you know, continuously learning, you know what I mean, and, continuously learning more, man, and just trying to add add to the knowledge and the wisdom, man, but not to the Most High's word. But you know, so at the end of the day, I just been having I've been having a good time on astronomical. I can't even say it right. Astronomical time, man. You know what I mean? Just
Definitely, you
learning.
definitely got to tell me what that word mean. You definitely got to tell me what the hell that mean.
Astronomical. I don't even know, bro. A good time. That's what it means. It mean like you just having a good. You know, astronomy, it's like a star, you know, like an astro is like a star, but I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell.
Oh
I
boy,
probably fell off a little bit on that. Like, I ain't gonna lie to
y'all
you.
funny as hell. Y'all funny as hell. But yeah, anybody else you want to bring on, you can click the link. I'm sending the link out right now. We live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
I've been learning some different things though, man, and I just you know, I praise the Most High for it. I've been learning some different things, bro, and I've been able to understand, you know, more than I did before on just different levels. You know, I'm thankful for that, man.
How
I'm
you feel
happy,
about
man. You know,
the presidential election? I don't think me and you talked about that yet.
man, you know, hey, man, we, it's the Most High over here, man. Look, that's who I'm voting for. Most High, you know what I'm saying? They come and establish the kingdom I'm looking to have on this earth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As well as with my father. You know, I ain't really pressed about them because no matter who we vote for, how we vote for, bro, you can't trust them, bro. This country was built off them people. They do all type of dirty, different, systematic things to black folks, bro. So, you know, and then they go ask for the black vote. You know, I can't see myself being in tune with a system that ain't never really, still ain't gained no reparation to black folk, but somebody can come over here from a country and like, you know, the Arabs or many different groups from, you know, over there and get tax free on the dollar and get grants and loans to know, open up, you know, businesses, gas stations, and you know, meanwhile, a lot of people just working a job a 9 to 5, bro, slaving for them still. You know what I'm saying? And then when they ain't working a 9 to 5, a nigga taking penitentiary chances, and then if you get caught, within that, boom, there it is. You either, you filling up the morgue or you filling up the prison cell, either one. So systematically, when you really look into the laws, bro, uh, it's all still built for us to fail. We gotta dodge a lot. It's so much harder for us. It's harder for you and me to become a lawyer than it is the little white boy that grew up the same, at the same age, or what I mean, with the same, air to breathe. It's easier for him than it would be for us, or easier for a foreigner to be trusted with a safe if he wanted to be a banker than us being a black man. It's always going to be in the back of the minds, and it's crazy, bro, because I just don't see where we've ever really did anything like that in history. We did what we've been subjugated to do, but they stole countries, and still countries that's bigger than, any candy bar or, robbery for a car, vehicle, whatever. I don't justify this all sin. But I'm just saying I can't vote for a place like this, man. It ain't for my people, man. I'm waiting on the kingdom, bro. It is.
I was shouting, yeah. All right, so that's my boy. It's my boy in the building. John, what's goody?
Hey, Shalom, brethren.
Shalom. Hey,
Shalom, man.
hey, yeah. Hey,
Uh-huh.
yeah, man. I've been. I think I started talking with this brother maybe starting yesterday, but the decorum and the respect and the man, if you and you about to you gonna tell right off the bat, man, when you talk to this brother for at least 5 to 10 minutes, man, you gonna feel his heart where his heart at. You know how people say they come in peace,
Mm-hmm.
and just chopping it up with it for 5 minutes, man, you're gonna be able to tell it out the back. And brother John, this is my brother Yah. Man, my brother Yah, he's been holding it down over here for the Black Hebrews season. So we're gonna have a great night, and discuss the topics and get to some powerful information.
There's a lot of different things, I've learned about, just like some things there's been a stumbling block amongst our people, I would say I learned something here recently that it changed my way of thinking. I still keep the commandments and everything like that, but what I've started to understand was that they try to individualize the Messiah, but the Messiah is a group of people. When they talk about the Christ, it's actually a body of people, and I found that out. Reading through a couple scriptures, and I don't know if I know in our nation right now we just trying to come together in unity, but we got a lot of different beliefs, but it took me a long time to really come to that understanding that I've came to recently.
All right, so guys, you saying is you saying that when Paul, Mark, Matthew, and Luke talk about Jesus, you saying that they lying?
No, I'm not saying his life is a lie. I'm saying the way that it's being portrayed, the way that we supposed to actually believe. I feel like it's being portrayed to actually try to deify or go right against the law, statutes, and commandments that were given in the beginning to actually say now that we have to. Now I believe we have to go to the Word, but as the Messiah said in First John 2:6, to walk as He walked, then and that was a prophet by himself saying, "Walk as He walked," and He didn't have a mediator between Him and the Most High, just the commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments. Because in Proverbs chapter 28, I want to say verse 4 or verse 9, it tells you that if you're if you turn your ear away from the law, even His prayer should become an abomination. So you have to be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments even to be heard from the Father. So I'm just saying, like, there's some things I learned here recently that just kind of changed my viewpoint a little bit, and I was happy to kind of just be able to understand it. First I didn't understand why I was seeing it, but I seen it, and I feel good just knowing that they actually put these stumbling blocks in front of us to make us deify something before the Most High by saying, "Hey, this is your mediator," but your mediator is like your priest, bro. So like when in Acts chapter 8, the Ethiopian eunuch, he seen the prophet. I want to say Peter or Mark. Yeah, he seen the prophet. It might have been Simeon. I can go to it, but the point is, he seen the prophet and he said, he asked him, "Do y'all understand this? What thou readest?" And he said, "How can I let some man teach me?" So like when you look in the Word, the Messiah is the high priest, and he showed us the way to walk, but we not. And it wasn't just him. That's what I'm saying. It's like a group in the body of prophets. We know how to walk. That's the best way to explain it.
All right, hey, brother, John, you there? Brother John, you there?
Hey, shalom, shalom. I am. I just pulled up and I'm trying to get my stuff inside of the house, but I got my headphones on. I'm listening. I'm trying to get a good comprehension. I prefer this type of communication than than others. So as the brother speaking, I'm learning. He's telling me about himself. His respectful stance from where he used to be to where he is now. He's learned. He's received a new revelation, and that new revelation has brought him to a new place in his walk. So that sounds great. All right. So let me keep listening, brother. I'm gonna finish getting my stuff in the house, but once I get inside, I'm gonna be fully. You know how you in between Wi-Fi. So I'm sitting still now, but I'm gonna get all these groceries in, and once I get in, I'll be settled down. But you have my ear, brother. I'm listening. It's a blessing to be bringing in this time frame with you, brother. I'm gonna yield the
All right,
floor, but I'm attentive.
you want me to call you John or Isaiah?
You know what? Isaiah's fine. It's just that when I got this phone, it had this account on it. The guy at the phone store started it, so I just
I'm gonna call you Isaiah. You good? You good?
yeah, kind. I need yeah, show one. But I'm gonna press mute.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, how you feel about the 12 tribe chart? Is this something that should be teach?
The 12 tribe chart is false, bro. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. It's a
Oh,
false narrative, bro, because
yeah, man.
you have to think about this. This is how we know it's a false narrative. The Bible said on the four corners of the earth. So if we're going based off their chart, then who would the people actually be that's in China? The so-called black-looking people, or the Afro Chinese, or the Afro. Because we are there. We came there in slavery. Like I brought it out in history before in year 900 and 1200, AD. We was shipped there, in the slavery called the one. What is it? The One Song Dynasty, and we was shipped there, and that's why I was showing y'all that we was taught that byword, which is called Kunlun, which basically just it separated you from the people. And then when we was actually sold from the Portuguese to the Japan, or to the Japanese, they actually called us Sairu, which means monkey. So Like we've been in captivity, man, and is well timed, bro. It's overdue for us to come back to that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding as a nation and rise back to power.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, from what I understand, the origins of that 12 tribe chart. I remember, y'all can hear me good.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I remember the when I was looking at the origins of that 12 tribe chart. Man, it started off with like white people. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to dissect themselves from the book. You know what I'm saying? So looking at it, and I think this is like maybe the 1800s, something like that. But looking, seeing seeing how it's getting interpreted, seeing how it's getting interpreted now with black people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's like when you see history come back around. You know what I'm saying? Like you would see something, you would think it's original, and then you would go back and look, and you'd be like, what the hell? Like this was already a thing, but with white people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. They wouldn't know nothing about the scriptures or the history without us. You have to look this up, bro. This is it's called the Punic War. During the Punic Wars, you see that they trying to sit up there. They trying to set up shop. The Europeans is trying to set up shop. And even before this, we have the scrolls. We still kept the customs that you see that's in the Bible. You see people in Africa still keep today. Like, to be specific, let me show you exactly what I mean, because I don't want to just like be bluffing, right? So I got information on it, right? So I'm just gonna show you a couple of things that I'm talking about. A couple examples, bro. Like it's simple. Like our history is so hid, bro, but it's right in front of our face. And now we got imposters who actually do our customs and but us not knowing who we are. And let me show you. So let me go, because this is just gonna prove it to you. Libyans. Let me show you what the black Libyans, because we got Libyans that's is actually was Israelites, because that's where Mark is from. The disciple Mark that was with Christ, what they call Christ, anointed, Mashiach. He's from Libya. It's called Cyrene in the Bible, which is in Libya. That's in Africa. So you find out that all these prophets, like the prophet Micah, you find out that he's from Mauritania. So hold on, let me show you something though. So I want to get some diehard information. So okay, let me go back here. And I mean, you can look this up and you can fact check what I'm about to show you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's hard hitting evidence. I'm not about to bring nothing that ain't just looking for real quick. No, bro, I be studying a lot, so I be having stuff scattered in all these different books and so right here, 10, all right, cool. All right, so this is proof that we are who we are. It says the Bantu lands are the Congo, the Angola, and the Gabon, and Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Cameroon, and Tanzania. Uh, they have similar language alphabets, meanings of words. I mean, compared to the Hebrew language, there are over 200 Bantu languages. Some even counted over 300 scattered across many tribes of the Bantu lands of Africa. The Bantu languages are. Can you? Okay, I just making sure you hear me. Let's just say the Bantu language. I'm gonna prove everything I'm saying, right? I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm saying. Meanings. I'm gonna show you meanings and examples of what I'm saying. So, okay, it says there's over 200 Bantu languages. Some even count over 500 languages scattered across many tribes of the Bantu lands of Africa. The Bantu languages are supposedly descend from the land of the new known Cameroon, which is Western Central Africa. The capital of Cameroon is Yaoundé, which is Judah in the Hebrew, pronounced Yahuda, uh, or depending on who you ask. I mean, if you go to the Congo or the Cameroon in the east in the Gabon, there's a small town called Kongelo. Well, the word Kongelo, it derives from the Aramaic Hebrew words Khan and Kun, and the Hebrew means which settle or establish. Or Gelo is in the Hebrew means exile. So it means to settle or establish in exile. In exile. So the Congelo is in the Congo, which they call this thing the Congelo, and this is in the Congo today. So all right, that's just one example. That's not really a hard hitting example, but let me show you more. So it's saying in Hebrew. I just showed you what the Congelo mean. So their meaning in this book says it means to settle in exile. So perhaps the word means when the black Hebrew Israelites they had settled and they now called the town Congelo in Congo, Africa, which is named because there was a settling there in the exile. It says amazing what stuff we can find. I mean, the history is simply a research. Bar or bin means son in the Bantu's language. Well, in the Hebrew language, what a coincidence. Bena or Bana or Ba, coincidence, means son. So in the Hebrew, uh, water is Mayim. Well, in the Bantu's languages, it is Mayah. Wow, I just think that these like this word Sheba, Sheba is used for the word seven. So Sheba is seven. Well, in the Bantu languages, is seven is Saba or Samba. It just shows and then thanks in Hebrew languages is praise with thanks and praise is tanda. So tanda is what they say in the Hebrew language. Even in the modern day Hebrew, they say the word tanda. Well, in the Bantu language, when they say thank you, they use the word tanda or muta or mutanda, which all these languages are similarities, which means it's a coincidence that people need to be really seriously waking up to what's really going on here. I mean, to marry in the Hebrew is Baal or Baal. Okay, well, in the Bantus, it is Bala. See, you can't go on the European continent and find a trace of an old, ancient Hebrewic language. So, just for the simple fact that you can find that not just the modern, but the ancient Hebrew still kept in Africa, as well as the 8 day circumcision, as well as the if a woman is on a minister, she cannot come into the congregation. It's still being kept in Africa. So it just shows you Africa's always been Africa. Like I showed you, bro. Africa's the land of milk and honey. When they first tried to establish a land that was actually going to be to proclaim the children of Israel, from the Rothschild family, when they wanted to actually establish this, they try to get the land of Uganda. So they know something. They know the ancient Israelites is that place that they show. That's a state, bro. This is a region. The Most High gave us a region that we could have, and we dwelt in Africa, according to Genesis chapter 10, and according to First Chronicles chapter 4, verse 40 to 41. So I just say that, bro. I ain't gonna sit and keep babbling, but I just wanted to definitely put that out there. You know, so when people say that, and maybe I got more proof. I got more proof. It don't just stop there, bro. Like I got a lot of proof, bro. I mean, 307 to 309 years before the Romans even came on the continent, 300 years before Christ. They didn't come into 300 years, 307 or 309 years before Christ, right? I just established that. So there's no Romans on that continent right there until 300 years before Christ. So who's the prophets like Moses and all them prophets? They looked like the people that was on the region, bro. Because it wasn't no. They never knew about. It wasn't a lot of. I mean, we was migrating. I won't say that they didn't know, but I'm just saying, bro. When you go through the history and you find out that no Romans actually invaded that region until 307 until 309 years before Christ, then that shows you right there, bro. Like, come on. So who was the people in the Bible then? Because if they couldn't be over, they weren't over there at that time. And who was the people in the Bible?
I hear you, my brother. I hear you, my brother. Real powerful, very powerful. Isaiah, you there?
Shalom, shalom, Khan. How are
Yeah.
ya? All praise.
Hey, Isaiah.
Hey,
Yes.
shalom. Hey, wait,
Shalom, man.
Isaiah, how you feel about that?
hold on, brother. Koki? Yeah, Bobby, yeah! Koki! All right, hey, blessed Sabbath, man. Shabbat shalom. All right, so forgive me, brethren. So in the
Shabbat
community,
shalom, man. Shabbat shalom.
Oh, he coming back. He coming back. He got like a little connection problem. He gonna come back. Said he was going through Wi-Fi.
Hey, I got more evidence though. You know, I got more evidence. Like, look, I'm gonna show you. You know that you always sure say Abba Yah, right? And you know that means Father God, right?
Salak, that's my fault.
According to us, you
I'm
know
not
Abba Yah means
okay.
Father
So
God in the Hebrew, right? Well, it's funny that in the Bantu language they use the same thing, but they use it's Yah Abe, Yah Abe. So you know they say Abe Yah, Abe Yah. You know what I mean? So when I go into different languages that they still speak over in there, like far as the Igbo, you know, the Igbo and the Igbos, they call them you can call it Igbos, Hebos, Negroes, bro. You hear me? I break down the etymology of it for you, bro, and show you exactly what I mean when I say what I just said. But
mhm.
they also know that the Africans that they took into the Arab slave trade, they was calling themselves Yahudi, which means children. You know, those are the children of Judah, man. We though they wouldn't
Wow.
we didn't use the J, but
Well, hey, if you don't mind, do you mind if I step in for a second?
Say what?
Khan, hey, yeah, go ahead and do your thing, brother. Can you turn your microphone up, brother? Cause I can't hear you like
Okay.
fully.
All right. I hope we're past the technical difficulties. Can I be heard? Can I be heard?
Yeah. You on your phone or you on the headset?
You know, when I got this, I'm on my phone, and my phone has a headset attachment. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah. It probably sound better if you take the headset out.
Okay. Well, this is what I like to do. I'm gonna plug up my. Well, first of all, let me say Shabbat Shalom, brethren, and even for those who don't participate or believe on the same time frame of the Shabbat, there is a Creator, and the Creator designated a time of rest. So, from my ignorance of observation, this is what I found out in my little crayon research. So, Shabbat Shalom for everybody. I got this principle that I try to do. I got to
Shabbat
teach the
shalom to
Torah.
you out.
All praise, man. What call her Mashpachanawa, and to all of your family. All right, and even to those again who don't participate in the Shabbat, you know. So what? I still can tell you peaceful Sabbath. So peaceful Sabbath. So it's not sundown where I am yet. I'm right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. If anybody want to build, I am a public servant. All right, my number is 937-819-8266. I'm a public servant. All right. So, the city gates in Cincinnati, Ohio, it's not sundown yet. I really enjoyed listening to what I could hear. I want to apologize when I hit the link. I was driving up to my bayat, and finishing last minute Shabbat preparation. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on the stream yard. Oh man, I'm gonna be on the live, man. All right then." So once I seen the numbers rolling, I was like, "Okay, all praise." So I pray that this understanding that we are seeking to give out. I pray that it goes out to everybody who needs to hear it. All right. Hashem Mashiach Yahshua. And I pray that this podcast, this broadcast, or whatever it is, man, that it goes forward, man. And, all the endeavors do. So what I have to do is I need to shower because I have all of last week's uncleanliness on this. So I need to shower. But what I like to do is in my bayat, in my tent, I can plug up my phone and I can listen to you while I'm moving around the house. So if it's okay, can I continue to be a part of that? Now it is my week to teach the Torah portion. So I have to teach this week's Torah portion. And if anybody would like to be involved in that, every week, me and my community, my committee of men in my community, we read laws, prophecies, and gospel. If you're Bantu, or if you're a Hebrew by whatever denomination, or if you're a non believer, there's nothing wrong with listening to wisdom being read to you once a week. So it's my week, and I'm going to try to do it without going into breakdown. That's hard for me to do. All right. So if there's any men that want to help and participate with that, if you're a solution, if you're a man who presents solutions and not just problems, then build with us. All right. So it's my week to read the Torah because I'm the oldest out of the crew. That kind of sucks, but I guess, all praise. And then we're gonna start over from the youngest to the oldest all over again. So it's my week to build, man. So I got a lot to do, man. I gotta study, man. I didn't even study this week, so I gotta shower. But as if it's okay, can I listen to you brothers while you build? And then at the same time, please accept my invitation. And for those of you that hear this broadcast later, hit
Good,
me
boss.
up if you want to all praise. Hit me up if you are men of your community and you want to listen to or read by serious men. We ain't gonna give you our personal breakdown of nothing. Well, I might. I ain't gonna say that. I'll be going in when the Most High hit me. I'll be going in.
Hey, I'm with that brother. All praises.
All praises. So with that being said, hit me up if you choose to. 937-819-8266. I'm a public servant. All right. So I'm gonna listen in and thank you for inviting me on, Ak, and I look forward because there are some things. All praise.
Hey,
Double
can you
honors to your
drop
father
your
and double honors to your mother. I
Salaki,
appreciate you. Double honors to your father and double honors to your mother for what you're doing on this broadcast, King. For reaching out to me, and also to the honor of your community of the other two brothers that's with you for the way y'all minister, man. So let's build. I'm gonna push mute. What was you saying? Can I drop something, my lord?
Yeah, can you drop your number in the or the whatever link you was
Yeah,
saying in the comments?
that
Cause
I'm
in
so
the
glad
minute
that you're
I'ma
at
eat,
work,
Hey,
Con.
oh,
I'm sending it to you.
I'm on.
I'm sending it to you now, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop this. I want to drop a couple things to show Wavy some things, and like I say, Wavy, like we're not forcing the water on you or nothing like that. It just that the Most High prophesy about the position that we in. We our people scattered out, don't really know where to find they hope at, they
Con.
power at. And
So
you, you
before
know.
before we go in, may I ask just a few questions based off of what I was listening to from what you was telling me? Um, I have a passion for the language. I do believe in the gift of speaking in tongues. And if somebody would like to talk to me about that, it'll be a fun conversation. It's fun. I believe in the gift of speaking in tongues. So the point of saying such is to say, with understanding languages, all right, we usually start at the foundation of the alphabets. So I wanted to ask you, how many versions of languages do you speak, man? That was impressive. Salak, that was my question.
Okay.
Yeah, that was impressive, bro. How many versions of those do you speak?
Can you repeat it one more time? I can't hear you. Like.
My bad. It's me, man. Sometimes my brain be moving in Hebrew. I apologize. So I might say words in Hebrew language and English, but it's out of order. So just bear with me. How many
Okay.
languages do you speak?
Well, me personally, fluently, I only speak English. I won't say that I speak any other language fluently. I know how to speak some Hebrew. I've been studying more on learning more on the modern, but I've looked at the ancient like the writings that they found on the rocks, and they show sounds that kind of make me feel real familiar in my spirit that I feel like could be like the ancient chart where you look like when they say like Hawa Chawa na za ta za, you know what I'm saying? The ancient chart, uh I feel like the ancient chart is on point. Like I can feel the vibrations, but even in the modern, when they start changing up certain words, and in the modern, it's like they change up a lot of the words and they're adding. I learned that they're adding.
I
Like
1200% agree with you on the same thing. The vibration of the old, and also with the changing and the adding of the modern. That's very accurate. I yield.
yeah, and like you can tell they adding because like, or that's another example I was gonna make to Wavy, right? In the Igbo language, right? In the Igbo language, when you say house or your home, you'll say baya, baya. That sounds fluently, but in the Hebrew, in the modern day Hebrew, you say bayet. You see, the T was added. That's why they represent that. I did some research to kind of show me this. They represent that Christian cross as well. They added that T as well at the around the same time as to the Hebrew alphabet, and now the sounds are thrown off just a little bit, and then I also know like they in the Hebrew, if you say the word, let's see, if I was to use a word in Hebrew that would mean or just my house. Not even just my home, just my house. Um in Hebrew or the Igbo, I say you yulo aya ebe. But in the Hebrew it say ibe aya ebe. Aya. It's like I don't know. It's like it's crazy because they
That's really
so.
cool. I can see that, man. That's a beautiful connection. Where are you reading from, so I can be in sync with you?
I read from like I done sped through Ronald Dowd from books, Dante
No, 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 no,
Fortson,
no, 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 no. What I'm saying
uh,
is, where are you translating from right now? From Igbo to the modern Hebrew. Where are you
oh
reading
from
from? A
the
page, from a book, from a website?
oh that's actually from a book. It's
That's
actually
really
from a
cool.
book. That's where I got my understanding from. Far as and I got the chart too, so I match it up with the chart as well. Uh, you
Now,
can
let me
match
ask
it
you a
up
question.
with the chart as well.
Are you willing to teach others how to do that? That's information.
Oh yeah, 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 bro. That's why I'm just trying to master it more. So, like, that's my thing. Like, I've been, what's the best word to use for it? I've been in a deep meditation, man. Like when I say well, no, I won't even call it meditation. I just say study. I've been in deep mode to where been going in deep studies, and my rib she study as well, and we coming together at the end of the day, and we got different things, and we learn different things from each other, and I got a couple other brothers we do that as well. Not many here lately. I gotta say that's my differences of what I've learned about the Christ actually being a people uh is like I picked it up really just like here kind of recently, but it was just me keep reading over a text and over the text. I done read the Bible, the Apocrypha, all that over like a lot of times, even the Book of Hermes, and what I mean. A lot of, but it's
Salakia.
all Bible books. I won't go outside the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, or outside nothing biblical,
Salakia.
other than like
I'm
looking at
so sorry to
history.
cut you out. Salak, I apologize because you said overlooking other than looking at history, you won't go outside of the Bible. I want to let you know, even if I cut you off, I really do apologize. The scripture says, interrupt me and not in the midst of their speech. Thank you for allowing me to, if you let me. My Lord, forgive me for cutting you off. I didn't want to forget this thought. Can we use this part right here as a marker in the conversation and come back to it? I want to
Huh?
let you finish it.
Can you say that again, brother?
Can we come back to this point in this conversation? I apologize for cutting you off, but you had mentioned about um you and your rib, double honors to your household. And I didn't want to get too far because I didn't want to forget. You had mentioned about you and your rib studying and praying together on subjects. I didn't want to forget that. Can we put a bookmark or a pen on that because it was a subject I want to bring up for study, and I didn't want to lose it. Is that kosher?
Oh yeah, yeah, you good, brother. I got you.
Cool.
I got
And then
you.
the other one was the Book of Hermes. Can we put a bookmark on that one? Because I didn't know if that was a good book or a bad book, but when I read about it, it looked like it was a good
Um,
book. It would look like it was
recently I
informative.
read the Vision of Hermes 3, the third Vision of Hermes. Yeah, man. I don't know if you ever heard of that book.
I have. You don't, but I'll tell you, I have. There's a book.
It's actually pretty deep because when you read this book, we know that the Messiah is we know that the Messiah actually, the prophet actually, the Messiah actually lived the life he lived. But we also know that there's a race of people as well that actually was here from the beginning. You know, um, I've learned that just in my different little research here lately. I could say it started to spark my interest with Second Edges chapter 9,
Can I ask you a
verse
question
18.
about the Book of Hermes before we go forward? Can I ask you a question about the Book of Hermes? Because when you go to Ezra, it's gonna be prophecy and scriptures. We're gonna be all locked in with you. So before we go forward, can I ask you a question about Hermes?
Can you say it a little louder, brother? I'm sorry.
Come on, my bad, my bad. Before we go forward, because I don't want to interrupt you when you go into the prophecies of Ezra. Before we go forward, can I ask you a couple questions about the book of Hermes?
Oh, most definitely, brother.
All praise. Who wrote it?
I'll pray. Uh, that and see, that's like I got the book sitting in front of me, bro. But yeah, I mean, I get exactly what you're saying, but I'm just looking at it as what are they writing it from? Because it precepts they write on the bed, baby. You can grab them. They're right there. You don't see them on the bed? Look. Okay, I'm sorry, brother. Okay. Okay, hold on, brother. That in the conversation. Uh, yeah, when I get done, okay, baby. Yeah. So I get what you're saying about who wrote it, but I'm looking at it like, uh, where did they take it from? Because just like they take the credit from slaves and they take the credit from, I'm looking at it like, bro, they hide all the information, but a little bit everywhere. I don't feel like I should be seeking nothing outside the books of the Lord. But I know Hermes is actually mentioned in the Book of Chronicles, and I know actually the Book of Nathan is Book of Nathan, and there's different books that's actually mentioned in Jasher. He's mentioned in Chronicles, you know. So I would say I kind of look for more of the precepts. If it doesn't precept the word, you know, and I can't rock with it. If they have no account with being with the apostles, I can't rock with it. But Hermes got accounts in the Roman captivity, and they didn't want to use Hermes in the Bible because Hermes is telling you blatantly, like the old prophets of old times, to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. He's not being crafty, like I'm not saying Paul is being crafty, but you know he's not. He's not. You understand plainly what Hermes was saying.
All right, I'm tracking. So a couple things. Respect. Uh, I heard you say. I heard you acknowledge. You see where I was getting with that, and that's what's up. All praise. So that's the first thing. The answer is I don't know. I don't know who wrote the Book of Hermes. My next question was, what language was it written in? Its original
You
language.
said what language was it? Dead Sea
Yeah.
Scrolls?
No, no, no. But this one's okay. This one's rhetorical because it was a pattern of questions, and sometimes questions don't answers don't come short, but answers. So I'm trying to do like tic tac. You know, what I'm saying? Like you play. I don't know how to play chess. I play checkers. I don't know how to play chess. I'm not that smart. So check this. So who wrote it? What language was it written in? And what century? Because if we know it's according to you're great with history, antiquities. So depending on which antiquity it was written in shows us more than likely who had their hands on it first. If it was written in Paleo Hebrew, we know that it was written by the Israelites up to the last. I yield the floor on this. Mid, like the middle, mid. What's that? The what they call the
All
era?
right, so my
Wait,
name, brother.
wait. I just wanted to finish my point before I forget it. That's all.
Okay.
So up in what's that? It's called the middle, not the Middle Kingdom. Y'all help me with this. Not the Middle Kingdom, but the mid-century. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The medieval, yeah, like the medieval time, like right? Okay,
Yeah.
so the 1600s, right? So around that time, you feel me? We see a great convolution of European information mingled in with the black information. So once it gets up in there, it's like, whoa, it's starting to get way too white for me. So that's what keeps me grounded in what I'm researching. So so with that being said, I hear you. I understand. There's a book that's called Eusebius. Eusebius is a person, and since you're a historian, you will like him. Eusebius is a person. He was alive. He lived. He can be tracked and traced. He has cred. You feel me? He gives a list of what's called the accepted books and the unaccepted books. And he even explains why the Book of Hermes is not a part of the accepted books. Let me explain. There was a man whose name was called Simon Magus from the Book of Acts. Simon Magus was a real live warlock. He wanted to pay for the gift of Haruach Badash, the Holy Spirit. Well, Peter was his opponent. Long story short, Simon Magus, after he died, he had students. One of his students' name was Menander. These are the teachers of the Gnostic thinking. So every book that's Gnostic is not of the followers of the apostles. They're of the followers of Simon Magus. Doesn't that make it easier to decide which group of books I want to read or not? So this list is public. So and also those names are public. So just look up Simon Magus, look up his student, look up Gnostic, look up their writings, and booyah, you got their whole little library. The Hermes is in that library. I yield the floor.
Hmm. It's crazy.
I'm,
You
I'm
know,
gonna push mute. Wait, I'm gonna push mute, King, because I don't want to be rude. And I'm about to be running water and stuff, but I yield.
but let's say even say we not using the book of let's say we not use Hermes, right? Well, I just took it out. Everything that's said in Hermes, I can find it in all the other prophets as far as Paul. I can go to not just Paul though. If I want to go to the Old Testament, I can as well find a lot of things he taught for as for a lot of precepts come out of First Kings. See best Samuel. Uh, some things is written, some laws is written that he's actually quoting from Deuteronomy or Leviticus, wherever you want to find them. So that's why I would look at it like when I'm reading, right? If it go anywhere outside of it can't be precepted, or if it's something smooth, I'm real good on detecting certain things because I should always have a precept for anything that I find in the Bible. If I can't find a precept for it, then most likely it ain't qualified to be used. It got to be added or something.
Hey, I know for a fact, y'all, what you were saying about Jesus being the Christ. I know Misery gonna agree with you on that point. Misery, welcome to the discussion. You got brother Isaiah. You already know brother Yah. You all right, Misery? All right, Misery probably working. But you there,
I'm
Misery?
chilling.
All right. Hey, Misery, do you my boy Yeah, man, he say he been growing. Say he been growing in the
Hey,
knowledge.
Salak, I apologize. I'm here also. It's a shameful thing to be silent before those who salute you. So, Salak Leah, brethren, I'm using water right now, so my phone's gonna be on mute. But I just want to give y'all a salute. Hey, Misery, salute, man. I haven't met you, man. Yabarakakaya, most I bless you, man. I think your name is dope, man. Well, my name is Crumworm, man. That's one of the names I go by, man. Crumb Worm. What's misery mean?
Hey,
All right, I'm gonna go on mute. Shalom.
Yeah,
you there?
yeah. When I was, yeah, this is something that people used to call me back when I was in the industry. I used to, be a producer slash rapper. But people used to just call me Miz for short. But yeah, but Misery was what usually people just called me.
Hey man, that's fly, man. So my forefathers had moved up. When they moved to the United States, one of our drop-off points was Missouri. So we used to call it the state of misery. So when I heard your name, it made sense to me. Shalom, I'm gonna be on mute. Shalom.
All right. Hey, Misery. Um, Yah said he's coming to the understanding that Christ and the Bible is the body. I said, I know you would agree with that. You agree with that? About Christ being the body? Misery.
I would say, it's almost like you ever seen that show or Voltron? You know what I'm saying? You have the pieces. So Christ would be the head.
The head of the body.
Yes, in that sense. We all have our own spiritual gifts. We all have our own spiritual things. So we make up the body, but Christ is our head.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty much what you were saying, right?
That's what I was saying, but what I was saying is when we mention the Christ, we talking about the anointing. And to any man that's kept the law, statutes, and commandments, he should be given a rod, handed over a rod to rule over many nations. Though the Messiah is mentioned to be the first to do that. So out of the first, which what I would say is the Christ, which is the first Adam, which is a race of people, which was the Christ in the beginning, according to my knowledge of what I've read now found plenty of precepts to back that up.
Man, yeah, it sounds like you just
Hey, hey,
go ahead, go
so
ahead.
Thawada. So hey, Thawada, teach me your sham again. Teach me your name again. Not misery. All right,
Oh,
my brother.
you could just call him Yah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. With a Y A or Y A H?
Oh, why?
Just Y. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It matters. Con. That's all praise. So Akia. All right. Ah, that fits. Akia. Hey, Akia, check this out. So without the precepts for a layman like me, will you just give me the in the beginning narrative, but try to do it without giving me precept upon precept? Because I heard you say this is a recent, a new understanding that you come to. I respect that. All praise. You feel me? And I'm seeing what you're saying, and y'all gotta forgive me. I'm a visualist. I have a crazy imagination. I believe all of us do.
What he's saying is very
Go
ground.
ahead, brother.
No, no, my bad, Isaiah. What he's saying is
No, I
very
yield. I yield.
no, no, no. It's on you, Isaiah. What he's saying is very groundbreaking. We all probably feeling the same way. Go ahead, Isaiah.
All right. So just if you don't mind, just give me the narrative of, because when I go through Revelations, we go through scripture. Just tell me the in the beginning story with the narrative of it, the Christ body. All right. Go ahead. I yield.
Okay, so let me go a couple places and back and let's back up this time. Hold on, y'all. I'm on the phone. I'm on the
Excellent.
phone.
Excellent. Just let
So
you know
so
you're
let
not
me
locked
go a
in,
couple
brother.
places. When I'm done, I got you. Yeah, I'm on the I said I got y'all when I get done. All right. All right. So the back of what I'm saying, Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 18. But before I go there, I'm gonna go to Proverbs chapter 8. So I'm gonna read Proverbs chapter 8 now. It's singularly talking about Christ, right? Proverbs chapter 8, verse 22 is talking about Christ all the way down, but it's talking about the Christ. That's the understanding that I have. So let me back up what I'm saying. So in Second Ezra chapter 9, verse let's see, verse 18. All right, in verse 18 I'm reading and it says I'm gonna read from verse 17. It says, and he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so also is the seed, and as the flowers be, such are the colors also. Such are the workmen, and such are the workmen is. I mean, much also in the work, and in the husband, and in the husband and himself. So is the husbandry also. For it was the time of the world, and now I prepared the now. When I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now live. No man spake against me, for everyone obeyed, for everyone obeyed. But now the manners of the world which were created in this world, these are made corrupted by the perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable to rid themselves. So I'm just saying, like, that shows a multitude of people that's being called to Christ because the Christ says that He is the Alpha and He is the Omega. So it's showing that people only knew to obey Him, but somewhere along the lineage of Adam, somebody transgressed, and then spiritual. It became it's looked at as spiritual fornication in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12. You know, it says the beginning of sin was spiritual fornication, and you know that that beginning of sin was actually breaking one of the first commandments of all, which is well, I'm not even going to say the first. I say one of the fourth commandments, but thou shalt not make no images. Or when you look and you see how a lot of sin start coming into the world, is because people worship the creature more than the creator. And the creature in First Colossians chapter 1, verse 13 through 15, it says the Messiah is the firstborn of all creatures. Now, the creature that I'm saying, we should not worship a man by himself, bro, especially before the Most High. I say that we should walk as he walked. My understanding is to walk as the Messiah walked and show him honor, but nothing is equal to the Father. And if something I'm sorry, that goes against, if anybody believes in what's in the New Testament, saying that Christ made himself equal to the Father, it would only be to keep his word, because he could not do but he doesn't even know the time that he's returning to the earth, nor the angels, only the Father. So that's my stance.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Throughout, thank you for your time, man. I apologize. I got dropped off for a second, but hey, I appreciate that. So, let me ask you a question. So, before your stance now, what was your original stance?
Well, my original stance was it was all glory to the Most High, but it was glory to the Most High, and I believe the same thing, that you should walk as the Messiah. When I was younger, before I came into the truth, I was actually believing in the Messiah because I was taught that it was a Trinity. They teach you this oneness, but that oneness is actually just the anointed, which is the body of the anointed. So, even if we was to say that Christ is the head, Now, the actual life of the Messiah could be the head, but there's other deities that's gonna not. And I'm not even saying deities because those are gods. I'm gonna say there's other prophets that's in that same head as well, or the scripture will go void because the Messiah said he's the Alpha and the Omega, that he was in the beginning. And in Jeremiah chapter 1, in verse 5, he verified Esdras talking about them that obey before the world was created, right? We just read that now. And if I read in Proverbs, it's going to be the same thing. But in Jeremiah chapter 1, he said he knew thee before he formed us in the womb, and he ordained thee to be a prophet. So I just know that the anointed, the saints, whatever you want to call them, we gonna come. They're gonna come back from the beginning. They're coming back in different generations. That's what the prophets are, the body of the anointed people that's actually out here speaking the true words of the Most High God. The people that actually have living testimonies. The saints, the patience of the saints, the people who died for was persecuted for just righteousness, for just you know. So I mean, we got to look at that during the times of slavery. How many of our ancestors you think died for righteousness' sake? It wasn't just one, but we had a lot that died for righteousness' sake, man. And they wasn't a part of the ones who transgressed and served other gods, but they still died for it. Just like we see Daniel. Daniel didn't have nothing to do with none of this sin that went on for serving other gods, but he went into a Babylonian captivity and later on the Persian captivity. So it's like when we have understanding, we starting to see certain things like people that was perfect was getting persecuted because our nation as a people was going on. So therefore, that let me know that the nation as a people, you just can't call one anointed. You will have to say this will have to be a body, man. And if we and I'm gonna be honest, I know that the Gentile nations is at the bottom of the feet of the nations because it says that we traded places with them. Now in Deuteronomy, if we are now, damn, the phone went dead. Ain't that about something, boy?
Yeah, you was running, man. You, you just emptied the whole 30 clip. Definitely just emptied the 30 clip, y'all.
All right, all praise is God. Man, I was really enjoying listening. Uh, yeah, I was enjoying listening. But I'll speak a little bit more freely once I get out the shower. All right, I'm a little bit past my time frame. All right, but at the same time, I'm still grateful to have been on. So I'm not gonna get off of this broadcast. I'm actually gonna stay on. So
Hey, you
therefore, I'll
good.
still be able to hear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just hit it. You good.
Okay, all praise. All right, I'm gonna be on, brother. Bless.
All right. Hey, misery, big misery.
Yeah.
All right, so man, it's like um, boy, yeah, he's evolving. You know, do you agree with everything he said? Was he pretty much on point?
Um, I don't know. I really wasn't. I really didn't. I wasn't here from the beginning of their argument, so I really don't. I kind of came at the end.
I think y'all said something like Jesus Adam was the first Christ, and he said there is no Trinity. He said man, he was letting it off, man. Y'all was dropping bombs. Y'all say, man, you know what? I got some new pieces. Just throw these motherfuckers out there. They need to be known. He said Adam was the first Christ. He said, Christ is the body. Um, so when he was saying Christ is the body, he wasn't like how you said Jesus is the head. He was saying that about Christ or Christ is talking about not necessarily Jesus. That was his point. Not I wouldn't say he's putting Jesus on a lower level, but I mean if you was hearing what the hell he was saying, man, it was hot. It was fresh off the press.
Well, I would have to ask him what does he mean by Christ being the first Adam? Like, I would have to have him explain that to me. I don't know what he means by that. Did he get in depth about that?
Yeah, he said Second Ezra 9:17-18 talks about group of people saying that they already had the word. But when brother Isaiah was listening, I know when he his business, he gonna come back and break it down. Y'all phone died. Y'all gonna come back and break it down too. Hey, so misery, man. My boy Manasseh, you know what I'm saying? He went back to the Yard for like 3 weeks, and now he's back. Manasseh is back solo, getting to the bottom of the information. Now Manasseh is saying you can't call Israelites. I mean, you can't call black people Hamites. You can't call white people Edomites. Like Manasseh is growing into his understanding. But Manasseh went back to the Yakad for 3 weeks, and and he ended up he ended up finding out some new things coming on this show, learning about science and DNA race, and he back out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't even get a chance to for Quinala Water send him an email or nothing.
Yeah, I would say Manessa is a very confused individual. Like I said,
Nah, he's
he
smart.
he
He's
he
one of the
changes he changes nah, brother. He changes many beliefs. Like
hey, he been learning
just
under
like I would say like just in the past like year or year or two, he probably changed his belief system like 5 or 6 times. Man. It's like sometimes it's like sometimes talking to him is like, all right, well, what do you believe in today? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to figure out like what is his new beliefs. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. He's always on some like other stuff. Like,
hey look,
and it's no disrespect to him, but this that like I said, I've been like I said, like y'all just met Manessa. I've been knowing Manessa for like over 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So I actually know the brother. And like I
misery,
said, since I've been knowing him, he's never really been stable
misery.
in what he believes in.
You gotta commend that misery. He running through these books. He graduating. He not staying stuck into a belief system. He's graduating. You gotta commend that. Learn it from me, by the way. You learn it from me, by the way. But you gotta commend the brother. You gotta commend the brother that's getting sharp out here and that's running through these religions like hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, he's a confused individual, man. Like he's bipolar. You know, he has issues. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I've I've I've
Manasseh,
never had any ill will towards the brother. Because like I said, just like how you said, and how he used to learn from me. Like I said, like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to teach him about the scriptures, stuff
look,
like that, whatever the case may be.
learning from you made him join the cult. Learning from me got him out of the cult. It's different.
No, brother. Like in 2 weeks or so, he'll be on some other belief system. He'll believe he's a more. He'll believe he's a more or something. Like I said, like he hops around, brother. He's looking for fellowship, brother. That's what I'm saying. He's looking for fellowship.
Yeah, it's all right. So let's get into a little bit of this information, man. In the Bible, you got Paul baptized in a lion. Do you think that story is literal or that's figurative?
He said Paul baptizing a lion.
Yeah, this nigga Paul had a whole conversation with a lion. The damn lion turned gay after Paul baptized him. Um, you
That could
think
probably be a metaphor. Yeah, that could probably most likely be a metaphor.
I got you.
Hey,
I respect
Salak,
that.
brethren. Hey, shalom, brethren.
Hotel.
Hey, Hotep, all praise. So, hey, so check this. I got a question. So, you said that the brother Manasseh has a mental disability. Is that confirmed?
Nah, nah, nah.
I'm not saying. I
That's
didn't say a
not good.
mental. Yeah, I didn't say a mental disability. I said he's bipolar.
And that's what I'm asking. I'm saying, like, I mean, are you saying like you know of him to be bipolar? I know bipolar people, brother. Or are you just saying like as a
Yeah.
jab, he's bipolar?
Talking shit.
No. Like I know that he is bipolar.
Does he
Nah,
You
nah,
take
can talk
medication?
about
Does he
it.
take medication for it?
nah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. Yeah,
Hold up, hold
sometimes you
up.
can't afford it. Sometimes,
Misery,
you
you
know
might
how it is, man.
hold up.
Hey, check this. That's the real thing. Hey, I yield the floor, brother. Go ahead. I yield the floor, brother. I was just asking.
Nah, he's not clinically approved for none of that. Misery is just talking. That's man, that's good. He just um you can't sell him no bullshit. He's running through these cults like bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? So Manasseh ain't nothing wrong with him. The thing is, Misery just been knowing all of these niggas forever. Misery is Jose Vega. You know what I'm saying? Jose Vega is the most dangerous nigga on YouTube. Um, Isaiah. So Jose Vega is the nigga that if you want to know anything about anybody or get any information, get some bullets for upcoming debate, you talk to Misery. Misery is Jose Vega. Um, one of the most dangerous niggas on YouTube when it comes to um dialogues with religions and debate. But he just talking shit about Manasseh. Manasseh good. Let him make it, Misery. You been knowing all these goddamn niggas for 5 years and all this type of shit. But yeah, Misery. So check the move. Um, do you know a guy named Michael Katz on Facebook? He's in your card, I believe.
You say he's in the Yaqad?
Yeah, his name Michael Katz.
Michael Katz.
Yeah, let me see. K A
Nah.
K A T Z. That's his last name.
K-18. Nah.
And he was calling me all type of N words, calling me hard ER. Talking about going at. I'm like, God damn, what this nigga's going on? His name Michael Katz on Facebook, but he's in the card because he put me in a group. Quinalawa was in there. All the elders of the card was in there. All the your card members was in there. But yeah, you probably just ain't ran into him yet. Let me ask you this: would you debate Quinalawa?
You said what? Have I?
Would you? Would you debate him on this platform?
Of course I would.
All right, so I'm having trouble getting in touch with what how do you get in? Do we gotta gotta download.
The brother Kwonalawa has disappeared from the scene for a minute now. Like
So
I put you like this: like something personal happened that the community is aware of that basically made Quana basically disappear for like 2 years already. Like Quana's been gone for like a couple years now.
you saying he not the head of your car no more?
No, he is the head. That's what I'm saying. He is the head, but he's just not around.
Uh
And
oh.
the Yakad, basically the Yakad is running amok right now. You know what I'm saying? They're running around without a leader.
Hold on,
But
Angel watch. Hold on, Angel watch. Angel, click the link. Click the link. We got some questions. Misery trying to debate Konala Y, yo OG. You know what I'm saying? Click the link, Angel. Misery is trying to debate Konala. All right, so Misery, you kind of glossed over it a little bit. And if it got anything to do, if it got anything to do with children, then we ain't got to talk about it. Why? Why was? Why did he get banished? Um, why did he get banished or banned?
who
Konala.
get banned from where?
You just said he did something. You said he did something that.
No, I'm saying something. You know, some personal things happen, and he basically went away for for like about 2 years.
Oh, so it ain't nothing bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, he hasn't been around. You know what I'm saying? Like he might pop up once in a blue moon type thing.
So it's
But
probably
the
like a.
Yakad,
So it's like a
but
death
yeah, but
or something like
no,
that.
sorry, go ahead.
It's like a death in the family or something like that.
Nah, like something's like I said, something's happened. I guess Quana feels a certain way about it, but the community kind of knows what I'm talking about when when they talk about this situation and when they know about Quana. Um,
Got something to do with you? God damn.
nah, had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with me.
All right. So y'all can debate. So we can get y'all to get debating. There go my boy.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Angel, click the link. Angel, click the link. We got my boy.
yeah.
We getting intel that you never had a conversation with Konala Wa. Angel, click the link. Manassa, what's goody? Back to misery. All right, so when he was around, was he debating like that? Was he jumping in the ring?
Nah, not really.
He was just a teacher, an elder.
Quanda used to do was debating on the keyboards, basically, like on Facebook or whatever on back chats. He'll just drop information type thing.
All
But
right,
when it actually came to like debates, I think the only debate he really had was with Judah Nazareth. But that's a bit. Oh well, yeah, that was the only debate I know about.
wasn't that the wasn't that what wasn't that a power struggle?
Nah, there was I don't know if it was a power struggle, but this is years after because Quana and Judah Nazareth they both started tour nights. Basically, they were like the very first people of tour nights.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that my boy
And then they
Angel.
basically, and from what I gathered, like they basically
Dun, dun, dun.
um parted ways. Quana did his own thing. Judah Nazareth kept doing the tour nights.
All right, hey, Angel, man, peace and blessings. I have my brother, I have my brother Isaiah here. He ready to defend the Matthew to Revelations book. Whenever you ready for him, it might not be tonight, but y'all could have a conversation tonight at least. Um,
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Y'all brought come y'all about my shot. Hey, and when I seen that too, I was like, oh, they got me on the sneak debate. Oh, that was whack. But yeah, so with that being said, Shalom, Angel. And then also the other odd. you had said a few things. Con. You had said a few things. Hey man, listen, I disagree with the brother says. If it has anything to do with children, everybody needs to know. I don't support sexual predators, just like I don't support bocce boys. So you feel me? That's just my respectful stance, But the water for also, I want to say salute to you for your discretion in dealing with the situation. All right,
Hey,
I yield the floor.
hey, I agree with you 100%. I'm with you, but I don't think Misery was saying that. That's why I said if it had something to do with it, you know what I'm saying. But he ain't here, so I don't think that we on the same accord, Isaiah. Um, Angel, you there? Shalom. What's up?
Shalom, wavy, shalom to the panel. How's everybody? Yahweh blessings. Glory be to Yahweh's living name.
What's up? What's up? Hey, brother Angel, do you know a guy named Michael Katz?
Yes, he's in a few of those back chats that uh, Yoshi puts us in. He's one of the people who adheres to the Kabbalah stuff, the Talmud Targum teachings, and he always calls everybody like monkeys beneath him and shit like that. Yeah. So excuse me for. Yeah, he doesn't want to get on any platforms. He would rather just stay in back chats, and that's it. That's boring.
All
I
right,
mean, in back chats, obviously you can share your sources, and then when you dispute the source, and make the source invalid, then the person wants to just, do personal attacks and get off topic.
all right. So we got a powerful panel. We got a powerful panel in the building. The first question I want to ask, 12 tribe chart. Do any of y'all on the panel believe in the 12 tribe chart?
No.
No.
Hey, brother Isaiah, you believe in the 12 tribe
Yeah,
chart?
hey, Khan Salak, I was over here getting ready for the Shabbat and still flabbergasted at the chinery. Have you ever heard the word chinekery? Chinekery? You ever heard the word chinekery?
No.
Chinekery is something usually women do whenever they manipulate a situation. I was
Hey
amazed at the
Isaiah,
Chinekery.
I got a question.
Salak, hold on, wait, hey, hold on.
Tell
Hold on,
Isaiah something, man, because
hold on 1 second. Let me
hold
be
on,
honorable. Let me be honorable
hold
for
on, man, because
hey, hold on, hey, hey,
some funny
hey,
shit
mute
last
that
time,
brother's
bro.
microphone, man. Mute that brother's microphone so I can answer your
Hold
question.
on, because he was saying some
All
funny
right.
shit.
So with that being said, man,
He was trying to say,
mute that brother's
that. Hold
microphone,
on,
man. Hey, man,
He was trying to say
I'm
that
not about
Jesus
to
was the
humble
angel in
myself
the Old
down to that
Testament.
foolery, man. Hey,
Hey,
listen, man, mute that brother's microphone, man. I know you got. Thank you, the water. So
Yeah,
just to answer your question, just to answer your question, pertain because everybody answered, but I was across the room, so I came over to the phone. So yeah, Khan, I believe that the 12 tribe chart has some validity to it. I don't believe that the 12 tribe chart is correct in every way at all whatsoever, because it doesn't mention a large portion of Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, including interior Africa and in India, such as my brother Shash Kumar Kumar. So it is I think that the 12 tribes chart is like a crayon guide way to get people started looking, and a lot of people, including Negroes and Latinos, started looking at who they were because of the 12 tribes chart. So attempting to discredit it without providing a new one or a solution is just a redundant conversation. So that's my stance on it. I'm gonna get back in ready for the Shabbat, and don't forget, I said I'm teaching this week's Torah portion. All right, so that's what we'll be doing. If any men want to teach the Torah portion with our community,
hold on,
y'all
Isaiah.
invited to. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just pushing mute. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere yet.
yeah, don't
I'm here.
because Manasseh want to ask you a question. We ain't gonna get this.
Yeah, Con. Of course. Yeah, I just wanted it to be orderly because I wanted to answer you first, Saint. All right, I'm here. Hey, Shalom, Manasseh.
All right. Because yesterday, when was it? The other day,
Mute out for me.
when I was on your show, bro,
Sergio, your
you
microphone.
said, can you hear me?
Microphone.
You good? Yeah, you good. Come on. Yeah,
Okay. He said that Jesus was in the Old Testament and he was some angel in the Old Testament. So I need to know what scripture is that.
All right, Isaiah, you already know Manasseh. Manasseh, you already know Isaiah. I mean, Manasseh, you
Yeah,
already.
no, I don't know Manasseh. What happened was 3 weeks ago, Manasseh and his whatever those group of friends they are, they began to life invade me and other people who have no idea who they are. I have no idea who Manasseh is. I had the unfortunate event of listening to Manasseh get berated, and I think Manasseh, is a person that's trying to get to know me. So I don't know him personally, but we're a quote, I guess, becoming acquainted.
All right, so he asked you want him to ask it again. My bad, I ain't. You want me to ask
Okay,
it?
because he was trying to say
I'm gonna make sure.
that Jesus was an angel in the Old Testament. He said that he was an angel in the Old Testament. So I want to know what scripture is that. Where does it say that Jesus was an angel in the Old Testament?
Well, I never said that
That's
Jesus was an angel in the Old Testament to the
yeah,
context
that's
of
what
that.
you
You're
did on
saying
your
that
show.
if you don't, well,
Manasseh,
mhm.
hey, he got an echo, so y'all can't talk at the same time. He got an echo, so he got to talk.
Do I gotta exit?
Nah, you ain't got to exit. Your conversation, and you go. He got an echo now. All right, go ahead.
Right, okay, Khan Thawada. So the comprehension of Yahushai being in the Old Testament and being in the New Testament to me isn't a hard thing. I like to share the revelation of it. So when it says in the beginning, and I'll be brief as I can because the brother asked me this question. They've been trying to get an answer for a while. It's just a lengthy answer, and I'll provide the scriptures too. Point of it being such is to say, let's do Psalms chapter, just to get his answer out the way. Psalms chapter 34, verse 7. There you go, Manasseh. Sit on that when it says, the angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. That's one example, whether you want to refute it or not. You can, you're free to. The point of saying such is to say the word Yahweh right here, which I do read Paleo Hebrew in the proper pronunciation. The point of saying such is to say, Yahweh right here is the main character. Yahweh, the power, the God that you believe in, of course, right? But it says that there's an angel of Yahweh. Now, this phrase, angel of Yahweh, as I've already showed you, Manasseh, very kindly I've showed you. I've also told you to make sure you be respectful when you speak to me, Manasseh. Be honorable, Baba Kushah, please. Just keep that good decorum if you can. If you can. Right? So since I've already shown you, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again very briefly. Hold on. I'll yield the floor. I'll yield the floor on this point. Since I've already shown you here, I'll do it very briefly. There are so many examples of the angel of the Lord in the Old Testament. And when people say Alpha and Omega, when they say the scripture says Jesus says he is the Alpha and Omega, that's not accurate. That wasn't the phrase that was used there. It's Oth. It's not Alpha and Omega. It's Oth. And just to break it down real quick, Yahweh Shai, Jesus, whatever, the language that he spoke was his native language, which was Hebrew. Modern Hebrew didn't exist at that time. So he would have used the Paleo Hebrew pronunciation, the same one that Manasseh uses, right? You mean to tell me Manasseh uses Paleo Hebrew, but Yahweh Shai or Jesus or nobody else did? The point is saying such as to say the first character is Ah, the last character is Tha. So Oth, not Alpha and Omega. Now, my last point is to say you can find, if you read in Hebrew, which a lot of you men do, since you read in Hebrew, go and find out how many times Oth is in the Old Testament. I yield the floor.
Okay, you said it was Psalm what?
Well, one we just used was Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7.
Okay, I'm going.
Good. Amen.
So you telling me that Jesus is in the book of Psalms?
Well, no, I'm never going to more than likely repeat your words. I'll repeat my words. What I want everybody to hear, in case you never heard it, is that the cloud of fire by night, the pillar of fire by night, the cloud by day, the burning bush, these all were manifestations of the angel of the Lord in the Old Testament. He had different names. And then in the so-called New Testament, in the Paleo Hebrew, he called Yahushai. Today they say Jesus. I'm not as simple to say Jesus is, no. What I'll say is that the same angel that was in the Old Testament all throughout, that was even with the prophets, is the same one that came throughout the New Testament that was prophesied. Does that help?
Okay, so why does this idol keep transforming?
I don't know.
One
What do you?
one
I don't
one
know.
time, like one time he's the son of man, right? And then he's the son of God, and then he's angel. So what is he? Because he keeps transforming and all the fucking time when I talk to these Christians, bro. Like first he's an angel, then he's son of man, then he's son of God. What the fuck is he, bro? I don't get it, bro. Because in your New Testament it says he's the son of God.
Right. So
So
I can tell that you
how
don't
can he
get
be
it.
an
One.
angel and the son of God at the same time?
Great. So that which question do you want answered? So first, let me do this. Hey, brother, I'm sorely disappointed in the way that you operated, and the reason being is because one, I told you how I was gonna do for the Shabbat. So I'll talk to these and this brothers again after Shabbat, but I'm gonna entertain it for a little bit because I gotta study and teach for my own Shabbat. So the other part is this right here. All right. So
Because I got to study and teach my own Shabbat.
right, and you and hold on. Here go the other thing. Here go the other thing that you know that these men don't operate. You know that they don't operate in proper decor for respect of those who's trying to keep the Sabbath day holy. So it wasn't really a good call to put them in the car. But let me do this because I do want to answer this question because I like answering questions. So go to book of Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. All right. So he said, now I'm not going to be as blasphemous as the brother was. I'm sorry. Was somebody? Yeah, go ahead.
1 second, brother. Check it out. Check it out. It's 8:40 Houston time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what time it is in your time.
That's fair. That's fair. Salaklia Baba Kushab, please forgive to me.
You told me
Salaklia.
you gotta I definitely don't want to interrupt you if I tell you late for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta go, trust me, the panel will understand. Manasseh, trust me, he not gonna get out of order with you, bro. He's not gonna call you no names. You know what I'm saying? He just passionate about the feel me. He not gonna bro, but none of no, you gotta go because you gotta go teach a Torah class. So if you gotta dip out right now, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have to dip out right now. I have to do my obligation first. My obligation is to answer his questions. All right. He just, not just him. Let me do my
Hey, Shalom. Hold on a second. Obviously, we're just addressing him, and you went and included Sergio.
Angel. He gonna answer your question next. You got a question.
He knows I don't ask questions. I use Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments in His glorious name to make statements. I don't ask questions.
Angel, hold up. Let him talk first, and then you gonna go right after him, because he wanna answer Manasseh's question, and then right after that you can say whatever you gotta say, or you can ask him a question. Go ahead, Isaiah.
So the brother Manasseh, his statement and question was after his statement and question was, so what is this so-called, and forgive me if I use the wrong word, changing or transforming or transfigurating, idol in the New Testament? First, let me say this. A person can be reverenced as an idol, but it's kind of hard to say that he never existed and was reverenced as an idol. So the point of saying that is to say, when you say what was it, he keeps changing. That was the point that I was getting to, Manasseh, but you got to listen better, man. So I showed different examples to you on live. I gave you the scriptures already. How the character Oth in the Old Testament, how he had different names and how he appeared before Balaam. He was the angel that appeared before Balaam. He appeared before Abraham by the oak of Mamre. He appeared before Joshua as a great military general with a sword in his hand. And guess what everybody did? They took off their shoes. So the last point I want to use is, and this is going to help answer your question. So the scripture I want to reference, this is the second scripture. The first one that we did was Psalms. The second one we're going to do is the book of Exodus. Now you read in Hebrew, right? So I need your help, Manasseh. Rock with me on this. So let's go to Exodus chapter 13, chapter 3, verse 14. Forgive me, I transpose numbers. I say numbers backwards sometimes. Forgive me. So Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. Now, this is the one everybody knows, right? So this is, the Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya, Basham. No, no. All right. This is the one that says, and God said, unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you. Now watch this, Manasseh. You read Hebrew, right? I know you do. So when we go to that I am that I am, will you teach us what does that mean? What does that mean, I am that I am?
Ahaya is another name for the Most High.
We didn't ask about the other name of a title that people use out of context. I said, what does that mean? I am that I am. See, let me help you out. So that was a great answer. So everybody that's listening, the Most High
I'm
right here.
going right now. So
Okay, great. Okay, I yield the floor. I'm going to press mute. I yield the floor, brother. The floor is yours. And this is going to help answer. This is going to help answer his question when he said, "What is he? He keeps changing. He keeps metamorphosizing. He keeps going. What is he? He's a what is so this is going to help answer the question.
Just because Yahweh was called Ahaya doesn't mean that has nothing to do with Jesus, bro.
I'm sorry, sir. It doesn't say Yahweh was called Ahaya here at all. So come on, let's read.
It says, I am that I am.
Hey, Manasseh, hold on. Hey, Isaiah.
I just remembered something. I apologize, Manasseh. Please forgive me, man. If go ahead, brother. I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead. I yield.
Yo, he don't know the answer to your question.
All right. Throughout for letting me know. All right. And Manasseh, man, I appreciate your answer because you gave it a shot. And that's what's important, man. You can't win the game from standing in the bleachers, man. And you are down front court side, brother. So salute to you. So check this out, everybody. So it doesn't say I am that I am in English. All right. Now it doesn't even say
Haya Asur, Haya. That's what it is.
Can I be heard? Can I be heard?
Okay. Go ahead. Well, hey, let Isaiah, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying you tempt master, but just get to what you were saying. Just plan your
all right. You want me to summarize it real quick?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all praise. Forgive me, everyone. I apologize. So basically, when it says in the Old Testament, I am that I am, it says, I will be what I will be, or it really means, or I will become what I am to become. I have come to pass. So there's different places to where this same one that's referred to as the burning bush, to where he's appeared at different places in the Old Testament. And that's where you got to connect the dots. I yield the floor. That's all.
But that's not still talking about Jesus. That has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. What does that have to do with Jesus Christ?
Good night, Manasseh. I love you, brother. Good night.
I know, but you still didn't prove it goddamn thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hold up, boss. Hold up, Manasseh. Angel, you got it.
Hey, Shalom. All right. Well, I came on to have a conversation with Misery, but I didn't know Isaiah was here. But I know Isaiah.
Nah. Misery's still good. You can talk to Misery.
Oh no, of course. But I'm saying, if Isaiah wants to have a quick dialogue with the servant of Yahweh, no doubt. But does he want to take a minute or two? Isaiah, you want to have a conversation with the servant of Yahweh about Yahweh's Lord, statutes, and commandments, or what?
I would love to have a conversation with the servant of Yahweh. Bashama Mashiach Yahushua.
No,
all right. So
not about the one. No, not the servant, a servant. We're all servants of Yahweh. but differently, we know how to serve him by his law, statutes, and commandments. But anyway, I appreciate you attempting to explain Exodus, but there is the issue with what you're explaining about the Matthew to Revelation book character being one of the angels of the presence, because then that falls into the teachings of what Vega does. Vega likes teaching that, who is it? Rafa, one of the angels of the presence, he likes calling the Matthew to Revelation book character. So that's something that you and him could have a dialogue on. I mean, obviously it's not in Hebrew. Obviously it's not even in English. So, you know, the angel of the presence who has Yahweh's name in him is Mayakal, Michael, not no Joshua. There's no Joshua angel in the Torah. Appreciate you imagining that there's some Joshua angel in the Torah, though. So, but you were correct on the Hebrew definitions of Ahaya, Ashur, Ahaya, which Yahweh did pass by. He was going to pass by. It's a future tense. So, all right. So what's going on, Isaiah? Now that I agreed with you on one thing because of Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments, and obviously the other of Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments disagrees with you. The one about you saying that the Matthew to Revelation book character is one of the angels of the presence. There's no Joshua angel of the presence. So, all right. So go ahead, Manasseh. You can finish having a conversation with Isaiah because I know he likes doing some night Sabbath.
Yeah, that's just all I was trying to say. Like that's what you just said, Angel, because he brought this out on his show a long time ago, like a couple of weeks ago, bro. I don't know when was it, like last month. And then he was trying to say that, that the angels that are mentioned in the Old Testament, that those are talking about Jesus. Like that's what he was trying to say. So I was telling him he's incorrect in that because
Hold up,
there is no name Jesus in the Old Testament. Like he's gonna have to find the
Manasseh,
name.
Manasseh, hold up. He already agreed that you're not gonna find a name. But Isaiah, I want you to you want to respond to Angel? Isaiah, he already agreed you're not gonna find a name of Jesus in the Old Testament. Isaiah, you there? Isaiah, you there?
Isaiah and I had a dialogue about a week and a half ago.
Can I be heard? Can I be heard? Can I be heard?
Yeah, we can hear
Yo,
you.
I'm okay. There we go. My connection was disconnected. I just want to tell you, Thawada Og, man, thank you so much for keeping me from going about the redundancy of answering questions that we've already answered. I don't know why this group of friends, who they are, repeat the same things over and over, but there's other things that I could be doing, such as watching SpongeBob or possibly reading the Bible. Now, the other thing is that I want to tell you, man, I'm so grateful that you and that you address that. Just salute to you because that's justice, that's equity. So I appreciate you. So you will not find what these men continually repeat over and over. I don't know what script they're reading from, which I pray is not. I pray that is from the Bible, but I just assert, which the Bible tells us to not assume. So I apologize for that. But I assert that since they're repeating the same terminology over and over, here's a phrase. If I repeat the same 5 things to you, you will memorize it. And I can do that over and over. Anybody can do that psychologically. So the fact that they're repeating the same terminology, it's like, okay, what part of what would you like to do it? Yeah, I yield.
No.
That's not addressing. There's no Matthew to Revelation book character, angel, and Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments. Do you understand? You just gave a speech.
Angel, hold up. Angel, you've been real. You've been having decorum, Angel. So relax. I'm gonna get him to answer your question. All right, brother Isaiah. Let me just say this. You want to answer his question because let me when you go about like when you well let's just call it for what it is. When you go like for 3 minutes belittling them, you know what I'm saying? Like me as the moderator, knowing how this shit go, they gon' like all you doing is throwing fire on top
That's
of
fair. That's fair. That's fair. Salak, Baba Kushar. That's fair. Man, I apologize. Some of this stuff is like, come on, man. Are you come on, man.
I got you. Do you want to answer you want to
Yeah,
answer him?
man. Hey, yeah, please let me. When are we ready?
You want him to ask it again?
No, I think I have the script memorized by now.
All right, go ahead, boss.
All right, I appreciate you. All right, so it's not that Angel's question hasn't been answered. It's just that it keep getting answered and it keep getting answered different ways. So at this point, I just think it's a cry for help, which I think everybody, not just Angel, but whoever else wants to ask this question should get the answer. So I apologize for the shots. That's why I choose to not talk a lot because I don't. Yeah.
You good, boss.
Hey, before he begins,
Right.
ask a question. It's a
Right.
statement.
Right. So Genesis chapter 3, verse 15 says, and I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed is the point. So this proves that right from the beginning of, can everybody press mute for me, please? I got a bad echo. And then whenever you're ready for me to cut off, just tell me when to stop. So tell me when to stop.
You can stop right there because Exodus 3 is in about an angel. So just stop. You can stop right there. So go to another scripture that you're mad. It's supposed to begin with a malach.
All right.
Since you want to imagine Hebrew. So it begins with malach.
I would agree. Thank you for that. Thank you. You're really good at that. Thank you, man.
No problem. Because I hear the way you want to speak Hebrew. It's imaginary, but if you want to attempt to do a better job at listening.
Okay, thank you. I'll try. I'll
It's
practice
supposed to read
that. Okay, I appreciate
it. Have a good time finding that.
Okay.
You're never going to find it. So don't bore us.
All right.
Thank you, Sean.
All right. So, hey, so I have no idea what he was just talking about. Genesis chapter 3, verse 15 says, and I will put enmity. The word enmity, it means like some type of, problem, right? It says between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed. Now, this is our first clue because in Hebrew, the word seed is zarai or zarai. So Genesis chapter 3, verse 15 shows us that there's going to be a prophesied seed that's going to come, which is sperm. All right. Now, also in the book of Matthew, in the so-called New Testament, it gives a genealogical list of men that were born. But in the New Testament, it says begot. Well, look at that word begot, right, in the Greek, and it's the same word in Hebrew, zara, which means sperm. Okay. Sorry, I can't take any phone calls right now, everybody. I apologize. So there's a brother named Genesis Loopy Lane that was trying to get on with the link too. Would you mind if that brother? Well, I don't want to invite him on. We're going into the Shabbat and we gotta learn, we gotta settle down. The point of saying such is to say that's just Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. There's a proof that there's a seed that was going to be born. But this comes down even more so to Genesis chapter 12, verse 3. It says, and I will bless them that bless you and curse them that curse you, and all the families of the earth will be blessed. This is a genealogical thing starting from the first seed all the way down. Now, for the sake of time, because there's so many prophecies. Now, if I just said I started in Genesis, right? For the sake of time, let's go forward and let's say the prophets. Instead of Genesis, let's go into prophets. Now, I asked, I don't remember their names for so many good reasons, but I should remember their names because they keep wanting to talk to me. What's Angel? So Angel,
I don't want to keep talking to you. I don't want to keep hearing you. Hold on. Can you please mute out? Sean, mute. No,
so I asked him if he would provide the scriptures that would show whatever he was.
You've been talking for over 4 minutes already. I talked for maybe 38 seconds, if that. I'm looking at the clock. You've gone on 4 minutes. Hey, Genesis 3:15 is fulfilled in Genesis 4:26 with the birth of Seth. They call on Yahweh. Okay, you and your imaginary Malak Alayam is not there in Genesis 3:15. Okay, it doesn't say Malak Alayam nowhere there, nowhere. So stop babbling like an uneducated person that you are, please. It doesn't say Malak Alayam. It doesn't. It doesn't have a narrative or context there. You and your wannabe teachings. Okay, that's one. Two, you're going where else? That it doesn't say Malak Alayam Yahweh Shah? Fucking anyway. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Now, Isaiah, stop babbling. Stop babbling. You're boring us already. I want to have a conversation with the fuck's his name again? Vega. With Misery.
All right, hold up, mute that, Andrew. All right, hey, Isaiah.
And that's the go ahead, brother.
Isaiah, the reason why I got a bad echo. And I know you're not you come on, we gonna go ahead, boss.
All right, it still got an echo.
9 o'clock. I know it's 9 o'clock, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to have.
It's okay. Does it still got an echo?
Nah, you good, boss.
All praise. So I don't allow him and his comrades to talk to me. I don't give them permission to on a social scale because of their lack of discretion. The scripture says, hear the whole matter. Before a word is answered, there's a barrage of misunderstandings that you can't get through. So the point is, any of their script, I told them after hey man, I even doubled back on these dudes after I was like, hey man, stop talking to me hey, don't call me and my family. Hey, don't call. Hey, that's annoying. That's weird. I don't know you. Even after I did that, I doubled back on them and said, hey man, present your scriptures. Tell me what your discretion is. Haven't heard none of that. What I keep hearing is the same script that they keep saying, and then when he starts to get half of an answer through, that. So that that's for those who do those things down there. We over here studying. So the point of saying that is to say what I will do is I'm gonna finish what I started doing. I started doing a breakdown when
still talking, and it doesn't say Malak Alayam. Shut the fuck up already now, bro. Please. Just shut up.
Thing happened, man. Hey man, mute his microphone, man. Hey, mute his microphone, or I'm gonna take it as a
minutes. Angela, I'm gonna give you 2.
Yo, Sean, this is why these little numbnuts don't go up to the.
Hey, man, mute that boy's microphone. He don't got no respect.
Give him 2 minutes. Angel, he getting 2 minutes. Brother Isaiah, listen to me, brother Isaiah. I understand, you feel me? And maybe you know what I'm saying? This is one of the times where y'all got acquainted on the same. I don't know if y'all ever been on the same platform.
I have no idea who this dude is.
All right, so hold up. What I'm saying is maybe this was needed. Maybe Angel, this is Isaiah. Isaiah, this is Angel. Manasseh, this is Isaiah. Isaiah, this is Manasseh. We can have regular conversations, but I've been dealing with Angel for a minute, and when he don't have that long of an attention span. So Isaiah, it's either you get straight to the point, or he gonna like within 4 minutes. It's like he got Tourette's. You know what I'm saying? So his main question is, where is Jesus in the Old Testament? So
I've answered this question so many times, it's redundant. One has Tourette's
that
and
is
the other
not.
is
I don't ask him a question.
Wait. Nobody was talking. You yield the floor.
Right? Look, listen, little Matthew to Revelation fulfilling person.
It ain't about him having Tourette's or not.
You sound like a complete moron.
He doesn't have discretion. That's the problem, my yo.
So, Sean, mute his fucking mic. Sean, mute his fucking mic. He's been talking. I've been on this show for over 30 minutes. I've been talking for not even 2 minutes.
Hold up. Isaiah, listen to me, Isaiah. Go teach a Torah class. We got a debate Saturday. No one bigger versus Silky D. Just go teach a Torah class, and if you got time, if we still live, come back on. If not, we're gonna get all of this handled out. This is just YouTube. You know what I'm saying? None of this shit is personal. Go ahead and handle your business because Angel really want to deal with Jose. You just in the way. You feel me? That's all. That's how he looking at you right now.
He want to. I don't understand. I don't understand what the man wants, man. He talks in circles, but I do agree, and I
Listen,
apologize.
buddy, can you shut the fuck up already?
No,
Okay,
man, because
I don't call you. Listen, you
that's not
talk.
something
Listen,
we're
you've been
gonna do,
talking
man.
and saying that people call you.
But
I
I've had
don't
the floor
call
to
you.
speak, and then on
I don't
top of
care
that,
about
when
you.
I'm done talking,
Okay, listen, buddy. You want to have a
it's
sermon?
kind of
Go by
strange how
yourself
you
in the
don't
corner
care
in the
about me, but
closet.
you've been calling me for
Okay.
3 weeks.
You
That's
want to have a
weird.
sermon
I've been
on the
on
next
social
person's
media
show?
telling you stop
Bro, have
calling
it
me.
on your show.
You got a pattern of
This ain't time
calling
for a
men who
sermon.
don't
It's
know
either
you
you
and
know how to
asking them
answer
to
it or
talk
you
to you.
don't.
That's
You don't know how
weird.
to answer a question. I didn't ask you a question. I made your statement to you. And you still didn't even know how to answer the statement because it wasn't a question.
Right.
There
What?
is
Hey,
no
man, Shalom. Hey, man, that didn't even make no
exactly.
sense.
There is no
All right, man.
Malaka Layam Yahawashah in the thought.
Hold up,
Hey,
Angel.
check this out. The man is speaking from
Isaiah,
scriptures I wasn't reading from.
Isaiah, let's check me out, Isaiah. Check me out. We gonna go live.
You told me one was bipolar and one had Tourette's. Nope, I'm not about to do that. Bipolar and Tourette's, man, no.
Why you
So
gonna
check
say?
this out.
Why you gonna say? I
Well, hold on. Let me rephrase the statement.
told you
So,
this.
once it was mentioned that somebody, I don't know.
All right, so how you gonna say I said something when you know they're gonna be answering that code and ask them the question?
Right. So listen, I'm not gonna go back and forth.
Hey, when people take the low road on you, you still gotta have character, bro. So you can't lie on me because they getting on your ass. What I'm saying is, go teach your story.
One of my clients.
Tap it up Saturday.
Who you on?
Hey, Misery, are you there?
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, you got me.
Oh, hey, Shalom Slug. My phone was on mute. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, check me out, Isaiah, check me out. What I'm saying is, brother, it's disingenuous to lie on me when you need. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, Isaiah, heated.
No, I can't. I have to pack it. I can't like go to like I. Yeah, like I can't.
Girl, mute your mic. Don't come on.
All right, man.
You don't know what's going on, bro. Come on, you talking to your girl? Mute your mic. Isaiah, listen to me.
Yeah, here am I.
Listen to me, brother. He don't really want to talk to you. You was talking to Manasseh. You was in the way. He really got some disagreements with Misery. You know what I'm saying? This is just YouTube, bro. It ain't no disrespect here. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
And you know what the genuineness is? I want to answer the question, but the brother's communication isn't lining up. So with that being said, I'll take that. So what I've been doing was I've actually been teaching on the subject. You know, so
hold up. If I put you on a 2-minute clock, can you answer this question without saying nothing you already said?
I didn't understand your question. You can ask me a question for 2 minutes. That's fine.
No, check me out.
Sure, you can ask me a question for 2 minutes.
Angel, we about to get it done. If I put you on a 2-minute clock.
Yeah, you can ask me a question and I answer for 2 minutes. I try to answer for 2 minutes.
All right, go ahead, Angel.
Okay, it's not a question. This is about 4 or 5 times I said this. I don't ask no Matthew to Revelation book peddling person a question. They're statements that are validated by Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandment in his glorious name. So Isaiah took over 30 minutes to explain nothing because he didn't go and say Malak alayam Yahawashah right here in this book, chapter, and verse. No narrative and context states anything like that. Nowhere in Yahweh's Torah. Nowhere. Not even imaginary. So that's why I mentioned to him, please don't bore us. So he wanted to bore us. And bro, he went on like a 8 or 9 minute rant till I got like bored with him.
Angel, just he about to answer your question. Just
not a question. It's not a question.
Whatever it's gonna be posed as a question. Well, go have a dialogue. He about to answer whatever you want to ask him in 2 minutes. Go ahead, because he got to go teach the class. Go ahead.
Okay, Isaiah, you went and had a conversation with Manasseh and stated that there is some Matthew to Revelation book character that is some angel. There is none of the narrative character that would be classified as one of Ab Yahweh's Malaks. Nowhere. Nowhere. None of that narrative is there. None of them is there.
So you got a statement,
That's a statement.
man. How you?
None of
Yeah,
Malak. Listen to this again. He went and said that the Matthew to Revelation book character is one of Ab Yahweh's angels. That is nowhere, absolutely nowhere in Ab Yahweh's Torah. Nowhere. There is no Joshua character, the character of that Matthew to Revelation book, the 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 son of its God that helped co-create, that came down in flesh to die. None of that narrative is in Yahweh's Torah, and it's especially not attributed to nothing.
all right. Let
So,
him respond. Let him respond to you, because I definitely know he heard that already. All right,
yeah,
go ahead.
because we're definitely going to read it in Hebrew.
Go ahead, Isaiah.
Hey man, I just want to say I'm so grateful, man. All praise. So, like you said, the brother had a question, and I was going to answer his question. You asked me if I would take the 2 minutes on the clock. I said I'll take 2 minutes on the clock. The brother said he didn't have a question; he had a statement. You verified that he was doing the statement instead of the question, so that is cool with me. So, what I want to say is, yeah, man, I would have answered the brother question if he had one. I've been trying to for a long time. I've been trying to get him to use decorum and to make sense. The next thing to deal with his statement is to say, okay, shalom, Shabbat shalom, anya, Shabbat shalom.
Exactly, exactly, my dude. No answers. You see? There you go. That's what happened when he called my phone 3 weeks ago. He called my phone while I was at work, and he and his friend couldn't defend the Matthew to Revelation book. And I said, there's a difference when you have a conversation with one of Ab Yahweh's Hebrew servants from the Akkad and somebody else who's a wannabe. So that's why when he recognized, oh, it's one of the Akkad here. Oh, you see, Sean? Yahweh's servants from the Akkad. Hey, we only go to Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments and Hebrew definitions.
Now hold up, Angel. Don't shoot all of your bullets, because Misery is still in the cut. You've been listening to your ass. You've been listening to everything. Misery, are you there? Because you know why Angel is here. Misery, unmute your mic.
Yep.
Angel, you got the floor. I'll mute out.
All right. 90 seconds. Name Yahweh. Yahweh's blessing. Nigga doesn't know what happens in the Akkad unless we let him know anything. His guesses are childish and stupid. He does. It's all gossip. What is he, a fucking child in kindergarten? We're all children, because we're our parents' children, but is he a fucking person that's in fucking kindergarten to gossip like that? No. So you don't need a gossip, Jose. If you're in the mood to defend the Matthew to Revelation book writings against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments, by all means, bro, years and years and years. You still don't want to do it. You want to gossip about people's personal lives. That's boring. This ain't a fucking Jerry Springer show. You want to talk about Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments against what you adhere to? Let's do it. But if you're gonna gossip,
First of all,
I still had 30 seconds.
the brother Wavy was asking me a question, and instead of you saying that I was gossiping, hey Wavy, was I gossiping, or did I say that I'm not going to spread what's going on with Quana?
Yeah, we was having Angel, we was having a conversation about Quana Lawar, and he brought up something, and he just didn't go into it. But now we was talking about
Exactly. Out of respect. See, out of respect. You see that, Angel? Out of respect. Not gossiping. See, I could have gossiped and let everybody know the situation and stuff like that.
Jose. But didn't you say not that long ago? You said not that long ago that Juan Lawal was scared of you, and you said that he was my daddy, and you said that he was
Of
scared of
course.
you. That's what you said on
Of
comment.
course he is.
Sergio, hold on.
Of
So
course
he's
he.
scared. So you saying he's
Sergio,
scared of
hold
you?
on. Excuse me, Sergio. Excuse me, bro. Now,
But I
Jose,
don't know. Yeah,
you said
I
you were
came out of nowhere,
gossiping.
but
All right, for you to make some statements that are not validated because they're not
what
validated.
statements?
Making statements.
What statements did I make? Name a statement that I made. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying that was gossiping, what was I gossiping? Gossiping about? Go ahead. Give me a statement
Okay,
that I said that wasn't true.
you said Connor's what? He's not around. How do you know that? You ain't part of the Akkad. So you're answering like a childish kindergarten person. Very simple,
So
gossip.
by me
You're
saying
not
that,
part
so
of the
me saying
Akkad. You don't
that
know. No,
Quana is
wait.
not
A
around is
statement
gossiping.
again a statement is being
So,
made to you. You were not part of the Akkad. You would not know what happens unless
brother,
we
you don't talk to
allow
you
you
don't
to
talk to Quana
know what
either.
happens.
You don't
If
talk to
anything,
Quana either. You do not talk to Quana either. Stop lying, you fucking lying demon. Yes, so when I made the statement that Quana's not around, he's not around. And he's certainly not talking to your faggot ass. Quana does not even like you. So
hey,
shut your mouth up.
buddy, you're an idiot.
Okay,
You're not
Quana
part
had
of
to
the
put you
Akkad.
on timeout, and you got mad. And tell you the truth, Angel, you're not qualified to talk to me.
Hey,
Point blank.
how long
Period.
did he
You're
put me
not
on a timeout
qualified.
for? Maybe 10 minutes, if that. He said, hey, go ahead with Yahweh blessings. That was the timeout. 10 minutes. He goes,
He
let me
never
talk
said
to you.
that. He never said
Yeah,
that. He never said
that's
that.
the
You
funniest
cannot prove
fucking.
that.
Hey, but the funniest thing
You
is, I
cannot
still
prove
was
that.
all over the place with Yahweh blessings on your fucking channel. That
No,
ancient
that's when
watching
Quana's been
garbage.
missing, sir. Because Quana's
Yeah, how
been
many times?
missing. You've
Hey,
been running
so I'm
amok.
talking
You've
to
been
you.
running
I'm
amok.
talking to
You
you.
have been
You're
running
not your God.
amok
You're Matthew
because
to
Quana
Revelation book
is
peddler. So you're not
missing.
your God. You are Matthew to
If
Revelation book peddler, so
If
you are not your
Quana
God.
was here,
That's
he would
simple.
still put you on timeout. He would have you on timeout.
Hey, the
Point blank.
funniest thing is
Period.
you never got a timeout though. You always
Hey
got
yo, hey
you always have
Wavy, hey
Yahweh's
Wavy,
foot on
tell
your
this
neck.
clown to call Quana right now to tell Quana to come on the show. Tell him. Ask this clown to tell Quana to come on the show.
Tell what do you
Hey,
tell people what to do? That's
hey,
how childish your brain is that you tell people what to do, you moron. Get out
Angel.
of here, bro.
Hey, Angel.
No,
Fucking
I'm
gossiping
going to prove
knucklehead.
to you
You're
that
not
you're
your
full of
God.
shit.
You don't
You're
know
full of
anything.
shit. You are
Dumb
full of shit, Angel. Your
fucking
daddy's not
idiot.
around, and
Fucking
invite him to the show.
hey,
Invite him to the
hey,
show
hey. He don't have to
right
come
now.
to the
Call him
show.
up.
He
You're
don't
your
have to
call
come
member,
to the
right?
show.
Hold up.
Call
What
his
you could
hotline.
do,
Call his hotline.
is
Call
finally
his
man up.
hotline.
What you could do is finally man up and defend that
Call
man
his
to Revelation ship book. Go ahead. Come on, scaredy boy.
call his
Come on,
hotline.
scaredy boy.
Call his
Don't look for a
hotline
little
and have
corner.
Quana come on right
Don't look
now
for a
since
corner
you're
to
so
hide
close with
in.
Quana.
Are you hiding in a corner? Do you want
Brother,
to
you said
defend that book tonight?
you're COD,
Don't
so
worry
you
about
should be
that.
close with Quana.
Don't worry about
Call
that.
Quana right now and
Don't
tell him to
worry
hop on
about
the
that.
show.
You're not your cod.
Put him
You
on the
don't know what
three-way.
happened. You want to know what
You
happened.
know what? You know why, Angel?
You
You don't
want to
even know
know
what
what
happened,
happened.
and you don't even talk to
What
Quana.
happened? You don't want
Quana
to
does not
defend
talk to
the
you,
book
sir.
right here too. You don't want to defend it.
Quana does
Come on,
not even talk
come
to
on,
you.
come on.
Hey, hold up real
Look
quick.
how scared you are. I'm making fun of your belief system, and you don't want to defend it. You fucking.
Angel, hold up. All right. Hey, Misery, before you came on the show, one of the things that Misery said that he wanted to debate Kunalawa. So is it possible that we can set that up where Misery can debate Kunal?
Nah, never, never. Jose's
He
a
can't.
nobody.
He
He
can't.
adheres to the
He
Matthew to
can't. He
Revelation book.
can't. He
He adheres
can't.
to the
He
Matthew to
can't.
Revelation book.
He
Who
can't.
would to stoop down for the Kahan to stoop down to a Matthew to Revelation book peddling fucking moron like Jose? To where the fuck would Jose in the last fucking 5 or 6 years attempting to defend that fucking book when the attack comes on
Quana,
the scene?
so
He doesn't defend it.
Angel, Quana didn't have a discussion
Yo,
with
are you
with Alzheimer's
defending that book?
Safari.
Yes or no? Do you
Hold
want to
on.
defend that book?
Did
Yes or no? Look how
you
scared
just
you are
said
to
that
say
Quana
yes.
would
Look
not?
at how terrified you are to say yes, kid. Kid, look at how fucking terrified you are to say yes. I'll defend the Matthew to Revelation bitch book against your Howard's law, statutes, and commandments right fucking now. You fucking punk. Shut up. Go
Brother,
ahead, man.
brother,
Finish this punk off. You're a punk.
at the end of the
You're a punk.
day, at the end
At
of
the
the
end of the
day,
day, you're still a punk. on Sean fucking Super Wavy's show. You and your
Brother,
fucking Matthew
I
to
already told
Revelation
you,
bitch
I
book
would
got
debate
punked.
Quana right
Got
now.
punked.
I would
Hey,
debate
Sean,
Quana
do you
right
know when
now.
he used to have
Call
his
Quana
ancient
right
Watchman
now.
shit?
Call
He used to
Quana
kick
right
us off the show.
now.
He would mute us out.
Call
He would
Quana
mute
right
us
now,
out.
you
He wouldn't want to
fucking
defend that
coward.
bitch book.
You are
Same
a
thing he's doing
fucking
now.
coward.
You
You
see
are
that?
a fucking coward. Call Quana's bitch ass right now. You can't do it. So
Hey, look,
you guys are the one that's scared. Your
I
daddy is scared of me.
hold up. I'm a level-headed guy. I'm a level-headed guy. I'm very understanding. I can talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I can talk to any race, any type of person. Like I can talk to anybody. I should be able to make this happen. I should be able to make this happen. And if anything, it's gonna edify the people. You know what I'm saying? Whether they misery could defend Matthew the Revelation and Quran could defend the Torah only. I believe we could make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like this shouldn't be something that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like we should be able to make this shit happen on here. And as far as misery, I'm gonna go and say it. He basically wanted to talk about that, and he want to ask you the same questions about Matthew the Revelation. I know he gonna say it again eventually. But misery, do you want to defend Matthew to Revelations? Do you want to defend the whole Bible tonight, misery?
At the end of the day, like I already told you, I want Quana. Quana's been ducking me for like 4 years already. I already have screenshots of the Yakai saying it. Martha, Dewad, Ram, all of them all saying it. Alejandro, all of them saying it. Why doesn't Quana want to debate Jose? At the end of the day, like I already told you, Quana knows better. Quana knows that I'm not no typical Christian. He knows that I'm not no typical Christian. When me and Quana used to deal with each other, he knows that I bring out things that other people don't bring out. So basically, it's like a hit and miss for him. Basically, since he don't know my doctrine, he's basically tries to stay away from it because he don't want to look like an amateur, like Angel and his little well, Quana's little minions have been looking silly for the past couple of years. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, Angel keeps talking about, oh, let's debate all this other nonsense. Listen, I have plenty of conversations with Angel on Ancient Watchmen and on my channel, and we have already schooled this guy. It's on video. Okay, he can keep talking all the mess he wants, but every single time we get him on a Torah topic, he runs from it. It's on video. So he can talk all the stuff he wants. All I gotta do is press play on a certain video of where we're asking him about something about the Torah, and he's refusing to even talk about the Torah. But yet he's talking about, oh, I'm Torah only, I'm Torah only. Like I said, he's a clown. He has no lessons. He never taught anything. He's the nobody. Well, everybody already knows who I am.
Okay,
I'm the
All
most
right.
you
feared
spoke for
person. I
two
can,
and
I
a
can
half
show you. I can
minutes.
show you a video.
You
I
just
can
spoke
show
for
you
two and
a
a half
video
minutes.
right now.
Hold on,
I can show you
hold
a
on.
video right now. I can show you a
Okay,
video
yes,
right now of
hold
Judah
on.
Nazareth telling you that I am the most feared guy or the most hated guy in the Hebrew community. Not no
All right.
fucking Yakad, not no
I
fucking Quana.
Listen,
I let him
listen,
respond. Let him.
hold on. Yo, Jose, first off, either you must be staring at yourself in a fucking mirror like some little child attempting to sell yourself a lie to sell everybody else. Bro, you not once ever attempted to defend the Matthew to Revelation book. All you do is babble, and babble, and then say people are demons. This isn't some 1970s fucking movie where some Matthew to Revelation book peddling idiot says people are demons. Okay, buddy? So grow up. If you're gonna defend the Matthew to Revelation bitch book, say yes. I'm gonna defend it right now. You're gonna defend it. Say yes. Don't babble about anything else, bro. The same fucking thing you do, babble. And on your show, you would babble and put people in the back chat.
All
That's
right. Look.
all you
Look.
would do.
All right. Look. All right. Look. Angel, with maybe this needs to happen. Maybe this needs to happen to break the ice. Maybe this needs to happen to break the ice. Angel, would you debate misery next Saturday?
This will be about the third or fourth time that Jose is supposed to defend the Matthew to Revelation book against the Akkad, the servants of Yahweh. So, of course, let Jose defend the Matthew to Revelation book against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments as soon as he is available. As soon as Jose is available to defend the Matthew to Revelation book, asinine writings, narrative, and context idiots against those idiocy writings against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments, let's set it up.
Now look, if he lose, then let's make a bet. If Misery lose, he can't talk about Kunalawa no more or the Yakar no more in the negative. If he win, I mean, goddamn, Kunalawa got to be watching the goddamn debate, because if he win, Kunalawa need to be at the question and answering, and he need to, and if he win, he need to be Kunalawa need to be there for him to call him out right after the debate the next weekend. Like, that's the type of pressure that I
All right, Wavy.
You know, it would be great. It would be great.
This will be the third or fourth time that Jose is supposed to defend the Matthew to Revelation book against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments. This, literally on between messengers saying it and other YouTube channels, and he hasn't shown up. He was supposed to do it. He was supposed to do it on your show the last time. He didn't show up.
Hold on. See, like I said, the thing is that Angel likes to talk a lot of shit, right? But like I said, I have over 200 something videos, right? Like I said, I used to be a part of Ancient Watchmen, and then I had my own channel, right? I have had conversations with your COD members and other OT members on my channel. So when this clown keeps talking about, hold on, Angel, stop lying, Angel. I'll give you, brother. You want to make another $1,000 bet? Hold on.
No bet.
Hold on. Wavy.
Show the videos, Jose. Come on. I'm gonna mute out. I apologize. Show the videos. Show the videos. Show the videos, Jose. I'm gonna mute out, bro. I'm gonna mute out. Show the videos.
I see how this is going. Hold up. Misery, what time Saturday you good?
No, I don't want to do. Like I said, I don't want to debate Angel. I want to debate Quana. Who's Angel? Who is Angel? Like I already told you. I already have multiple videos of me embarrassing Angel. It's already on camera multiple times.
Misery, let's get a debate.
Angel is a nobody. Angel is a nobody. Like I said, now hold on. Hold on. Let Wavy, if Wavy wants to,
one video. Come on, where's your evidence? Show one video. Just one right now. One.
If Wavy could go on my channel right now on the Native Warrior channel,
not somebody else do the work.
The people that read the Bible, the Christians, the Hebrews,
Wavy can look it up himself right now.
The most people who shows the most dissension and the most disunity, and they're supposed to be the people of love. They're supposed to be the people of God, and all you hear from them all day is arguing, bickering, fighting amongst each other, and that just go to show you that they actually worship an idol. The book is an idol. It don't matter if it's from Genesis to Revelation or Matthew to Revelation. It's an idol, and y'all worship it, and you worship the contents in it. You know what I'm saying? And yet don't follow none of it, because if you was, you wouldn't be debating it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of sad to sit here and watch people who reading the same books, following the same creeds, and y'all fight constantly every day. Like, we don't do none of that stuff in Naga. We We only celebrate our similarities. We never sit here and bicker and argue over our differences. Like, what's wrong with the Abrahamic faith people, man? Like, I just don't get it.
You say Naga? What's Naga, brother?
Naga, they believe in the Matthew to Revelation book character when it was the light God. Like, please don't attempt to have a conversation with me, bro, because it's gonna not go good for you That's why I appreciate, you attempting to be a peacemaker, but there's no peace when it's lakam, war. There's spiritual war. All right. So if somebody want to say that they're sharp in the mind, that's their spirit. So they better come
Well,
sharp.
even
So look,
with
just so you
what you're
understand,
saying right
the
now,
Naga dudes, they
you're
worship
calling it spiritual war.
the Matthew
You
12:11
calling
book
it
when
spiritual
it's
war.
called
But
the light God.
if I ask for you to define what a spirit is, you're gonna give me some bullshit.
No, because every word has a
Okay,
definition.
define a
That's why
spirit.
every word that exists, it has a meaning. It's called
Yeah,
a definition
okay,
academically.
define a spirit.
Spirit means your mind, labab, in Hebrew. So what does
It's
spirit
what?
mean in your ancient language? Come on, bro.
It's what?
Well, it means mind.
You
It also
said it
means
means
mind.
mind in ancient
One of
Hebrew.
it, and one of its
You telling me that
yes,
spirit means mind in ancient Hebrew?
yep, labab. It also means
Oh,
mind.
okay, that's interesting.
Now, what ancient manuscripts do you have in its definitions?
Why
What's
do
the
I
name
need
of
an ancient? Why do I need an ancient manuscript?
because what your people were just born yesterday?
No,
Your
I'm
people
saying
just
what
came out the
I live
woodworks
in
yesterday?
2000. I live in 2024, man. Why do I
Yeah,
need
so
an
exactly.
ancient
So what
manuscript?
ancient manuscript or texts do your people adhere to?
I'm
Mine,
saying
like I
why
said,
do I need to?
listen,
I'm asking
just
you
so you
why do I need
understand,
to adhere to Bronze Age mentality? Like why do I need that in 2024? Like how would that serve me right
because
now in this day and
in
age?
other words, so you just listen to the next person's gossip, and it
No,
don't matter whether
I haven't
it's
listened to no
academically.
gossip. I've been sitting here listening to y'all for about 30,
Yeah,
40
so in
minutes.
other words, what academic stuff do you adhere to? Because you weren't born in this world with anything knowing up there, but going to want to suckle for some milk, period, until you
What?
grew out of that. So now, what
What?
ancient manuscripts do you ancient people
Bro,
adhere to?
you're making a logical fallacy as if I
There's no
need an
logical
ancient
fallacy.
manuscript.
That is called logic, because your
That's
people
not
weren't born
logic.
yesterday.
Logic says that I live in 2024 and there is no need for an ancient manuscript or any ancient doctrine at all. In fact, I can live my entire life and never read one. So
Well,
what is the point? What
appreciate
is the purpose
appreciate
of it?
the unacademic stance
No,
that
I
you
didn't say
you've
I didn't
taken.
say I didn't possess
Unacademic.
academia. I said what
No,
is the purpose of
unacademic because you learn out of books. It doesn't come out of the sky
yeah, but
into people's brain.
you're specifically asking me for an
No, I didn't
ancient
ask you
manuscript,
anything. I didn't
and
ask
then you
you.
gonna
Why is it
trash
on this show people make a statement that I asked? No, the statement is you were not
you
born in
asked
this
world
world knowing anything.
what
So
ancient
you read
manuscript do you
or got
follow?
taught by
That's what
somebody
you just
else.
said. You just
Excuse.
said that,
Oh,
bro.
I'm sorry. You were trying to
So
speak
now
over me.
you're gonna
Go ahead.
commit
You speak.
cognitive dissonance with us, bro. I mean, you literally just asked me that question like
I
several
didn't
times.
ask you. I made a statement. Are you that you're
Your
that not
statement
understanding?
it was a
The statement
questioning
is you are
statement
not
is
born
what
in
you
this
did.
world. Okay.
You made a
You speak.
questioning
You speak.
statement and I gave you an answer that which is
Okay.
if
Okay.
you
Well,
didn't give me a question, why would I in turn tell you why do I need an ancient manuscript? Why do I need that?
yes, you asked the question
If you
and
were
you got
not inquiring,
and you
if you
listen.
were not
You
inquiring,
okay?
why would I come with that
Listen. You
question?
don't need to carry on more than 10 seconds with your
I
attempt
mean,
to be
so now
a
you're gonna
defense.
control how
Okay.
long I can
No,
talk.
no, 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 because you're repeating yourself. Now, this is
Well, I
very
mean, you
simple.
just
Very
repeated no
simple.
like
No,
7
very
times.
simple. Very simple. No, very, very, very simple.
Now you just
Statement
repeated
was the,
very simple like 3
the
times, and
statement
then
was hold on,
how
bro.
you gonna be
If
mad at
you could just
somebody and
mute
you
out for
doing the
90
same
seconds,
thing?
I muted out for 3 minutes and change for you. Mute out for half of that for me.
I
I
haven't even
muted out
talked for
for
3 minutes.
listen. No, no, no. You spoke,
You
bro. I'm
just
only looking
repeated
at
no,
the
no,
clock,
no
bro.
again.
All right. So listen, you spoke well over 3 minutes and
No,
change.
I
Look at the
didn't.
timeline later on this
I
video.
didn't, bro.
Now
I mean,
listen.
I
So look,
literally
hold on.
the only thing
Look,
I said since
look.
I got on here
Fine. All
was
you did was
I don't know
repeat.
why
Listen,
people of Abrahamic faiths always are the ones fighting. That didn't take me 3 minutes to say that.
listen. And you went on and on and on and
No,
on.
I
And
didn't.
then when I said a statement, you went
I
on and
didn't,
on
bro.
and on. Yes,
You
you
just
did.
say that you're
Isn't that you did,
offended. Just say
bro?
that you're offended
Listen,
over
if
the
you're not
fact
paying
that
attention,
I
if
called
you're
the
not
book
paying,
an idol and that you worship it.
All right, hold on real quick.
yo,
Angel, he's saying he don't got no ancient manuscripts, I'm assuming he just need the Bible. I'm guessing that's what he.
No, I don't need the Bible either.
Okay, so what's Nagas again, my brother? I never heard of it.
Naga is a brotherhood. It's
Wow, he
those of
can't
us.
even
It's those of
explain it
us
right.
who.
Come on, man.
It's those of us who identify with Naga. You know, what I'm saying in his all of his different variations. It's a worldwide phenomenon. It's a worldwide culture. So you can
Okay,
find Naga in almost every culture on the planet, including their gods, the way that they speak to people, like these things. So we're Naga.
Sean,
We
like I just said,
no, no.
Naga
You
believe
just
in
said
the Matthew. They
when
call
you
it.
told this man about who Naga was, you sat here and talked about some Bible stuff. And anybody who knows Naga knows that Naga does not celebrate religion. We don't.
Listen,
We
once
don't.
again,
In fact, our
listen,
whole
hold on,
demonstration,
wait a minute, bro. Please.
I
All
mean,
right.
brother, he wants to know what Naga is, not hear
And
you
listen,
argue with
but
me
you're not
about
even
what I am.
explaining it correctly.
Well, how
Naga,
you going?
Sean,
You ain't even
Naga.
Naga.
Hold on, wait a
How
minute,
you
wait
gonna
a
tell
moment.
me
If you
what
wait a
Naga is
moment,
when you're not even Naga? You
if
not a
you wait a
Naga.
moment, if
You're
you
not
can
one of
hold
us.
a
You not
moment,
like us. You not
listen.
like us. You not even one of us. How you gonna sit
Yo,
here and
bro,
tell me
can you
what we are?
honestly just mute for a moment,
No,
please?
what the brother
Look,
wanted to know what Naga
the guy
is.
can't
Like,
even be quiet.
why are you so
Bro, can
fanatical
you
to the
just be
point where you
quiet for a
can't just
moment?
let me
Be quiet
explain
for a
what
moment.
my own
Sean,
group
the
is?
funniest thing is,
You
Sean,
can't let me explain in my
no,
own
you don't
words what
listen.
my own group
You went
is.
and explained it so wrong. It's so crazy. Can you
hold up.
I
please
mean,
hold on for
brother, the
15
whole time
seconds?
I've been talking, you've
15
been trying to
seconds. Look,
overtalk me,
it's 2 hours, 31 and 40. Now, real quick, Sean,
bro.
the Naga, they adhere to a light
Right,
god.
exactly. Now
Okay, hold on.
you
Yo,
hear
the
him
guy can't even
again
be quiet for
trying to
15
explain to
seconds.
you
Not
what
even
we are
15
when
seconds,
I'm right
kid.
here. We
Yo, kid.
he wants a primary source. He don't need a secondary opinion.
Hey, brother Burns.
Exactly. You are
I'm
not a source. You
Hey,
are
brother
not even
out,
saying what
nigga.
the
I'm
Naga
Naga, nigga. How
represents.
you gonna tell me I'm not a source?
Angel, hold up, guys. 1 second, brother Burns. Give him a second. Let him speak, and then you can
Yeah,
go
the
right.
guy can't.
Yeah. Well, what he's doing is shitting on my people,
Nah, 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 nah,
and then
nah.
Damn,
he
man, you
want to
want to
make
go into some
he
sermon
wants to
speech, man?
present
Just damn,
you
bro.
notice that
Fucking
he
everybody's a
presented
sermon
the
on your show,
derogatory
Sean.
shit about Naga before he even explained to you what Naga is.
Brother
He can't
Burns.
even tell you what Naga
Damn,
is.
bro. Can you just like take the battery out of your back and mouth, bro?
Angel, hold up, brother Burns. I'm gonna let you go right after him. Let's let him speak, and then you correct all his lies if he lie on you. Go ahead, Angel.
Now, very simple. If you go up to any Naga person and tell them you want to shit and piss on the Matthew to Revelation bitch book, they'll be like, "Oh wow, no, that's the Messiah." Yes. So they adhere. So they adhere to the Matthew to Revelation bitch book. One. Why? Because in that bitch book, faggot book, they go and say that it's some fucking light god, right? So when you go and ask them, "What is the name of your god?" Oh, it's nameless, but it's a light god. It's an energy god. So I know about Naga, Sean.
Mm.
Okay, so go up to any Naga person and tell them you want to shit and piss on that faggot book, and we'll see how fast they go. No, that's the Messiah, the Black Messiah. Shut up,
Yo,
wannabe Naga guy.
yo.
Yeah. So you done?
Yeah, yeah.
You done with
Go
all
ahead,
that ad hom? You're
go
done.
ahead, brother Burns.
No,
Hey,
those are facts in an adult
You're done.
fashion.
You're
Those are
done.
facts in an
No,
adult
those
fashion.
aren't
In an
facts.
adult fashion,
And
child.
and
hey,
again, like I said, I'm trying to speak, and you want to talk over me because you want to destroy the bill. That's what dissension is.
you got it.
That's what y'all all display. So again, like I said, Naga's a brotherhood. What this person that's speaking for Naga, who's not a Naga, is not telling you is that Naga within Naga there are various belief systems. There's various belief systems. There isn't a single belief system of Naga. There's not one. Not all Nagas subscribe to God as light. Light is electromagnetism. All of us don't subscribe to it. So again, you don't know nothing about Naga because you're too busy fighting all the time, and you know what I'm saying. Before you can even create any type of brotherhood or any type of connection with people, you're constantly fighting, and you can't build nothing if you constantly in a state of war. So again. if you ask any Naga their belief, they're gonna tell you different things because we don't have a nuclear belief system.
Hey,
Now,
brother,
now
brother, hey,
when it comes to certain things,
hold on real
we
quick,
do agree.
Hey, Sean,
hold on.
When
he's
it comes to
repeating what I
God
said.
and
That's all he's doing.
brother,
Because I
Hey,
said some believe in this. I
guys,
said that.
I'm
So
still
all you're doing
talking,
is
brother.
repeating a statement that I
I'm
said.
still talking.
Thank
Like
you.
why
Thank
are
hey,
you
you
trying to
for
disrupt
repeating
that?
what I said.
guys, one second, brother, Burns, you on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
All right, I just sent you a message on Facebook. Man, we about to get out of here. So everybody about to say their last things, about to get their last words out. Angel, I got to get you a debate because it seemed like you ready. You came in here with some boxing gloves on. Misery don't want you. Misery want Kunalawa. We gotta find Kunalawa. I'm gonna make it happen. And I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you somebody to punch
Now,
on.
Sean, no. Jose doesn't want to debate against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments. That's all of the Akkad. Anybody in the Akkad will smack the living
Idol
brains out of
worshipers.
fucking Jose quick. We're all about Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments.
Idol
So if he
worshipers.
wants anybody in the Akkad, you punk ass Matthew to Revelation, bitch, book peddling, moron, Vega, dummy, babbling moron.
That's all Aham, bro. That ain't no
Hey,
damn
child,
intellectual
wannabe
scholarship shit.
Naga. Wannabe Naga, put the dunce cap back on your head and relax. Wannabe Naga,
Come
put
put
the
it on
dunce
my
back on
head
your head.
though.
You're repeating
Come,
shit that I
come
said.
put it on
Why
my
you
head
repeating
though.
shit that I said about
Because
the Naga?
look, Angel,
Shut up. Shut up.
you
This is
and
my
I
look. You
know,
can't even shut up while I said
you
my
and
last
I know.
thing.
What's up, brother?
Look, this was
You
the
and I
closeout,
know,
and you
bro.
interrupt my closeout, you punk.
Bro,
Shut up.
you and I know
Shut up.
that you
Shut
can't
up.
put your fake
Shut
ass
up.
idol God
Shut up.
up to
Shut
God as
up.
light as
Just shut up. Look at how
electromagnetism
rude I
because
have to
it
be.
destroys
Look
you
at how
every
rude I have to
single
be back
time.
to you.
You
Look at how
niggas
rude
are
you are to
idol
me that I have to
worshipers, and
be
your
rude to
God
you.
don't live
Look at how
outside of the
rude you
pages
are.
of the book.
Look at how rude
And
you are,
you
child.
won't debate that
Child,
because
I
you
was
can't
supposed
put
to
your
say
God
my
on
last.
the table.
Look,
You
look,
can't put
Sean.
your God on the table
Sean,
to debate
Sean.
nobody in
Listen,
Naga.
Sean. I was
You
saying my
can't
last
you
words,
can't
and the
put
guy who couldn't take the battery out of his
brother,
damn mouth
look.
wants to keep
I
talking.
challenge this
I see
nigga
what's going on.
to
I
You challenge what?
to
Wanna be
bring
Naga?
evidence of his
Wanna be
God to
Naga?
the table. Now
hold
we can show evidence of our
on,
God
brother Burns,
throughout
You
all
ain't
of
showing
human
nothing.
history.
Show me some ancient
Throughout all of
manuscript,
human
homie.
history,
You ain't
throughout
got no ancient
all of human
manuscript.
culture, we can
Listen,
show that
listen,
God has
Neanderthal.
always been light.
Hey,
And we
barbarian,
can show that
barbarian,
your Bible, your
barbarian that
Torah, your
doesn't have no
Quran
manuscripts.
was changed by
Angel,
theologians to
hey,
make God allegorical. You worship an allegorical God. It's fake.
Brother
You
Burns,
worship a fake
brother
God.
Burns,
The shit don't control nature. It
hold
don't
up,
have no power
Burns,
over nobody. Nigga, I can
brother Burns. Give me 1 second, brother Burns. Give me 1 second. Let's get some understanding. It sounds like you niggas ready to debate already. So let's get some understanding, brother Burns. Next Saturday, I know Angel, you free. Brother Burns, are you free next Saturday?
I work 6 days a week. That's one of the days I work.
I got
Yahweh blessings. All we need is 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And
you.
he could take 19 minutes.
Are you free
Oh,
tomorrow? Are you free tomorrow?
yeah, Mr. Burns, bring your
I should
teachings.
be.
Bring those ancient
I should be
manuscripts,
free
kid.
tomorrow.
Bring them.
I got another show that we supposed to be doing tomorrow about Moorish history here in St. Louis. So uh, yeah, we can get up with each other and see what we got going, so we can have a discussion or a prelim,
Yeah,
because we know they're not going to bring no evidence of their God to the table outside of the book that it lives in.
hold up.
We
What's
know that
your
for a
update?
fact.
Hold up. When your update? When your update? When's your update?
I mean, I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays, but I work like from 9 to 4 on Saturdays,
What about
and
what
then
about,
I'm off after four
this
o'clock.
Sunday? What about this Sunday?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This Sunday I'm supposed to be doing a show about Morris history in St. Louis, but I don't know how long that's gonna be or whatnot, and I still gotta talk to the platform owner to hash all the details of that out.
And
So, like I said, if you hit me up tomorrow, we could just politic on that.
all right, look now. Let's try to knock some down right now. What about when you do your show Sunday? Do y'all be on around 9 p.m.? Y'all go that late?
Yeah, we go later
Okay.
than that.
All right, so let's shoot for next Sunday. Can we shoot for next Sunday?
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Or do you have a show every Sunday with them?
Nah, nah. We just do stuff sporadically. Like we just had a debate a
You
few
good?
months ago.
You good? You good? You good? Let's lock it down. Let's next Sunday we're gonna have this. We're gonna let's do a debate next Sunday. We're gonna
He
do a debate.
can't, brother. Listen,
Hold up. Let me
hold on, hold on. I'm not debating nobody
one
that
second.
cannot bring
Hey,
evidence of their God to the table. Because
brother,
listen, we didn't
brother,
debated this topic 1,000 times,
brother,
and
brother,
no one ever brings evidence of
brother,
their God.
brother. Listen to me. Listen to me. He about to say the same thing that you gonna say. So relax. What I'm saying is, since debate is so far out to next Sunday, we can have a prelim during this week coming up, my brother. That's why it's pushed out that far. We can have a prelim coming up. If we was gonna have a discussion this in 2 days Sunday, then it could be just a discussion. But let's shoot for a debate next Sunday, and then we have a couple discussions during the week. Why not that?
Like I said, when it comes to this whole demonstration, we've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years. The people that come challenge this, they never bring evidence of their God. So
Brother Burns, all you doing right, this is ad hominem. You feel me?
no,
All you,
no, it's not.
yes, brother, trust me.
No, no, I'm saying stating facts is not ad hominem.
But what I'm saying is, you
It's a
never,
it's a fact that we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. It's a fact that everybody who tried to attack it never bring their God to the table.
they never brought out no evidence. I got you. That's the ad hominem. When you going against somebody new, you don't bring out what you did before.
Oh, Angel ain't new.
Oh, so you bust them up before?
Yeah, yeah. This
Oh,
guy is a dead body in the back chat.
my,
Wait,
my
wait,
bad.
what?
My
Wait a
bad.
minute. Wait a minute.
But
Let me hear this
not
right.
not gonna beat this
You
man
say
up
you got
all
some ancient
up
writings,
and
some
down the
ancient
back
texts.
chat, bro. Like this
Hold on,
this
bro.
this
Listen,
dude ain't new,
yo,
man. He might be new
do
to y'all,
yourself a
but
favor?
this dude
Can you
mentally
mute
to
out?
us.
Yo, he spoke
I
for
mean,
like. Can you
you
just mute
hear
out,
all of
bro?
the
Just
ad
mute out,
hominems that
bro.
come out
People
his
don't want
mouth.
to continuously hear you
All
for
right,
a moment. Thank you.
Angel,
Yo, Sean,
Angel.
hold on. Wait a minute, Sean. The funniest thing is when I said I know I know some Naga dudes, and some of them adhere to the Matthew to Revelation bitch book. Some of them use the Matthew to Revelation bitch book writings, saying, "Yeah, that's the Messiah," or they'll use some of the Muhammad Quran shit, or some of them will use some of the Hinduism shit, but they will always refer to their God as a nameless God or a light God.
That's
That's
not
it.
true because if you ask Ruben, he gonna tell you a higher. So that's not true. Like I said, you keep on
And
making assumptions about Naga and you don't know
listen,
us.
listen. The funniest thing is
And
when
and then
Ruben,
the
used to have a
other
conversation with me. Listen, listen.
Dame,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait
he'll
a
give
minute.
you
Yo,
a whole
not for
different
listen.
name.
Not for me to talk for 10 seconds and you interrupt.
Fabo,
Not
he'll
for me
give
to
you a
listen,
different
bro.
name.
The whole point
Like
of
it
this
just
is
depends on who you
listen.
talking
Oh,
to.
look
When
at
you try to just
this guy, Phil.
when you try to
Bro,
shove all
I
of our
understand you got
belief
your own
into
talk
one
show. This
box,
isn't
nigga, that's
it.
when you start
I
cutting yourself.
understand and we understand you have your own talk show, but this is not it. You can really mute the fuck out. This is not your fucking talk show, man. Really. Not that one guest talks for 10 or 15 seconds and you take a 3-4 minute air break.
So
No,
what you
bro.
doing right
Oh
now?
man,
So what are
fucking
you doing
A. And
right
the guy
now?
still fucking
You doing
bro.
ad homs for
Yo,
3
can
minutes?
you
You
honestly
put an
mute
ad hom
out?
for 3 minutes?
Honestly mute
Hey,
out.
That's cool
hey,
though,
Can
right?
you mute out?
hey,
Mute
next
him out. All
next
right.
Sunday, we good next
Yes.
Sunday.
Burns, make sure you bring those ancient manuscripts and writings. Make sure
What
you
I
bring
ancient
those.
y'all knew each
manuscripts?
other. Hey, that's my
Yep.
fault. That's my fault because I didn't know y'all knew each other already. That's my fault.
Yeah,
I
that's why I tell him. He's over here imagining that what? You're gonna take a servant of Ab Yahweh Yuan and take Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments with your
Right.
nonsense?
Uh-huh.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Uh-huh. Look,
So make
that's what
sure
I'm
you
saying,
have your
brother.
ancient writings, kid.
Like I said, brother,
Yeah, because we're not
he
gonna hear
don't
no
keep on with the
babbling.
ad
We don't want to
hominems
hear no
because
babbling.
that's the
We don't want to hear no
intellectual level
babbling.
that they own.
We wanna read the ancient manuscripts and texts and their
You gonna hear him
definitions.
gish galloping and gaslighting because
Yup.
that's what he does
hey,
best.
hold
That's
up.
what that y'all heard it
Hold
right
up.
now.
Brother Burns, hold up. I didn't know, my bad, Brother Burns. I didn't know y'all knew each other already. So I was.
I mean, I could be cordial, I could be civilized. There ain't no
Nah,
problem.
nah,
But when you got somebody disrespecting you and throwing ad hominems as if this is an intellectual conversation, that's a whole nother story, bro.
I got you. That's why
There's nothing intellect when you have no ancient manuscript text
Exactly. More
citations. You
ad
want to be
hominems.
scholar.
More ad
Want to be
hominems. You
scholar.
don't know. You don't know
Want to be
what we got.
scholar. Want to
Andrew.
You
be
don't know what we
scholar.
got.
And
Just like you didn't know what God
Listen, the
we
funniest
worship.
thing is
Just
just
like
bring those
you
ancient
didn't know who
manuscripts.
the fuck
Just
you
bring
don't
the
know us.
ancient manuscripts.
You just
Just bring
you
them.
do the same thing.
Bring them.
Anybody
Yes,
who got
yes.
any type of beliefs.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. We about to get up out of here. We locked in for next Sunday. Now y'all could do all of this in the back test still, but this Wednesday coming up, or Thursday coming up, or Tuesday coming up, I need y'all ass on this panel having these discussions. Now we're gonna do a debate because y'all need time limits. Y'all talking over each other. Y'all already got chemistry. Now we about to get up out of here. I'm about to go do some nigga shit. I got a Thottigini waiting on me right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if peace, brother Burns, it's nice to meet you. I just sent you a message on Facebook. Angel, you already know what's goody, man. I know you focused. You know what I'm saying? Just both of y'all need time limits. That's it. Both of y'all just need time limits. Misery, beautiful family, all y'all beautiful family, man. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Um, and I'll let all y'all say what y'all gotta say, man. But just let's close this out good because y'all know y'all need time limits when y'all got the spirit on y'all.
I'm good, bro. I mean, I just don't need nobody disrespecting me and thinking that shit cool.
Nah, he
Like,
was talking about the Bible. He's saying Matthew to Revelation.
bro, when he starts saying, "Oh, y'all niggas ain't this, y'all this," that's disrespect.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
When you speaking on me and not allowing me to speak for myself, yeah, that's disrespect.
I got
Okay,
Like you my
excuse me.
father or
Excuse
somebody.
me. I heard you speak already. You already explained what Naga was, and I said that's not it. Excuse me. Can
Nah,
you
well
please
that
take the
wasn't the
battle? Bro, this
totality of
isn't
what
a going
Naga
back
is.
and forth. This is not a going back and forth, man. Can you honestly be a fucking adult and mute out? Holy
I'm
fuck,
just
bro. The
saying,
guy
I
doesn't
gotta
know how to be an
correct you when
adult,
you
man.
wrong, bro.
Yo, in other words, all you did was state exactly what I said about the Nagas that I know, and I know at least a dozen or better that are in their 50s, 60s, early 70s. Some of
Ain't no
them.
damn 60-year-old knockers around us, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like
Oh
it's just
man,
all
oh
ass,
man,
man.
oh man. Yo, you know what? That's real good. Did you hear what this guy just said? At 2:47. So when you come across a 60-something-year-old Naga, what are you gonna do?
Good luck finding
Yeah.
one.
So anyway, the whole point of me saying what I said
Tell
before was
me,
I've
my
spoken
G.
with Naga, and I said some of them adhere to the Matthew to Revelation bitch book. Some of them adhere to their God is a formless God of energy and light, and then some of them say it's the sun along with the moon. Yeah.
Which Naga said it's the sun? Which one? Point them out. Call
I'll
them out
look
by
at them.
name. Call them out by
I'll
name
find them the
so I
same way
could
you
talk
just said.
so
There's
I
no
could
Naga
talk
in their
directly to
60s.
them.
Just like you
Call them
said,
out
there's no
by
Naga in
name.
their 60s.
That,
The
like I
funniest
said,
thing is
that's
you went and said,
gaslighting and
listen,
gift galloping. Call them
Burns,
out by
Burns,
name.
Burns, Burns,
Don't
mute
just say
out.
you know somebody who do this.
Yo,
You talk
yeah,
about
no
my
doubt,
brothers and my
no doubt.
sisters.
So